Should be there. There we go. How do we sound? Come on, you dumb asshole. Say something. How do we sound? There we go. We sound fine. How is everybody today? I delayed the stream by a little bit because usually with these tournaments I start right when check-ins end and then I have to wait awkwardly while we figure out who we're fighting and all this crap and stuff. So I just thought I would delay it for a minute or two. Get a more streamlined thingy. So I gotta go find Rinless. Rinless! Rinless! Where you wanna chat? He's my partner for today. You got a channel to hop in your Discord, or should go to the 2v2? Ah, 2v2. He asked me, I asked him. It's all it's a whole thing. What up, dude?
Hey. Looks like we're up against Kiara and Reyes.
Oh god. Okay, that's a start. So for the stream's sake, what the hell's going on today? 2v2 domination tournament hosted by Queden, but we had some special little thing about it. One person only can bring anything that is a single entity, so it has a unit count of 1. Unit caps are on, so it's not like you can just spam 59 heroes. It's still going to limit you to 2 heroes. And then the other person, you have to bring a lord because the game mode requires it, but other than that, the other person can't take any single entities whatsoever. Should be kind of interesting. Because usually single entities in domination mode are either super cheap or they're spawned once and never again. So this could be strange when they could keep coming back. Because theoretically, one of the players' entire budget goes to resummoning these things.
It'll definitely be interesting.
And we're going to lose in round 1 because that's our birthright.
Hopefully not, but we'll see.
Yeah. Who dares ping me? Alright, Kiara posted our... room code, that's it. It's
Which channel is it? I'm blind.
It's just called Hubby Get In. It doesn't have a password, but it's also in Find Your Opponent in my server. So I'll DM it to you.
I found it.
Alright, we're here. Kiara, I saw that. Saying that we're gonna lose. Alright, who are they? Zinch and Korn? Wow.
Ooh.
Filthy tryhards.
I'm assuming it's Corn single entities.
I'd assume so. Also, what's going on with the funds? It's default, but I have less than 9,000. And my armies are small.
It's apparently bugged is what Fozen is saying, that you get like 0.89 instead of 0.9. So we're losing 1 gold.
Boy, if we add 1 gold to that, that's 8,100, not 9,000.
Maybe I'm off then on the numbers, but yeah, he says it's bugged. I don't know.
Okay, that's weird.
I don't really think about that, so...
So this is the normal amount of funds, or less than usual? Because I swear it was just 9,000.
You're supposed to get 10% less, right?
Oh, I don't know. Is that because of 2v2?
I think so.
Alright. We'll learn things every day. There we go. Army blocker's finally in the right spot after I dinked around with it forever. So Slanesh and Kislev versus Ancient Korn. We're thinking Korn's probably the single entities.
What magic should I bring? So I'm not sure if I want Tempest or Ice.
What would Tempest do for us? Heart of Winter is just gonna kind of suck it
Yeah.
down, right?
I think they're both gonna be kind of bad.
Yeah. Heart of Winter is
Yeah.
safe if we can't think of anything in the Tempest that you want. Shadowcaster or Slanesh caster? Probably Shadow.
Only thing I would really want in Tempest would be Hailstorm and Hawks of Mishka.
What are Hawks gonna do against these guys?
Just a -16 leadership. That's pretty much it.
Oh. I think that spell is terrible.
I don't think it's very good myself, but it kind of has uses to a degree.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think, because if Tzeentch is the army, Heart of Winter's not really going to do a whole lot.
Yeah. Looking at a Shadowcaster, and they wouldn't be able to do much either. So I'll probably go Slaanesh. I don't think I'm going to take the Mortis Engine, because I don't think Tzeentch's leadership is ever going to be low enough for me to care.
Right. That's where Hawks of Mishka could come in, though. Get that minus 16 leadership, they start wavering.
I mean, maybe, but with so much Lord Snipe, I think no matter what, my Lord's going to die instantly.
Right. Especially if Khorne is the single entity. He's going to probably run double Bloodthirster, if that's the case.
If I de-summon my Lord, I don't take the leadership penalty, right?
Yep.
Okay, that might be our option. Anyway, on with the show.
Should I just go double Patriarch?
You could. So no magic for you?
That's almost what I'm thinking. I don't know. I think I'm going to bring up Frostcaster.
Yeah,
Or
I would rather
Knifecaster.
have magic than no magic.
You know what, maybe I'll take Deathfrost and Frostblaze and I'll just snipe single entities.
That'd be kind of funny. Frostblades is not bad, actually. I have been playing around with that one a little bit.
Yeah, for how little it costs, it's not too bad.
No single entities for me. Alright, I have to be careful about that, because I've reached for the Soul Grinder 3 times. I'm always like,
That
oh, a
could be
Soul
bad.
Grinder! Oh, wait. So take these, take...
How many did I say Kislev could bring? It was like 7, right? Or 9? 9.
9. Because you have little Groms, too, you can bring.
Okay, I have all 9. I can just situate a little bit differently on
Okay.
where to bring them.
I'm currently figuring some stuff out, and I would appreciate if I was not rushed in this manner.
Should I bring the Elemental Baron reinforcements?
I mean, it's just going to get shot by Tzeentch. It definitely shouldn't be in your main army.
Kind of what I'm thinking too. Put the little Groms in the main army.
Yeah.
We'll
It's
bring
just-
all the leopards and reinforcements too, I guess.
It's just free for them to kill that thing. What the hell do I want here? I kind of want more Marauders, but I need to get the money back somewhere.
Oh, we can swap on who plays single entity in an army, apparently.
We can. It's just... It's a little
that's-
obvious.
Slaanesh has like no single entities.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to throw the fucking game, I could take single entities. Alright, Hell Scourges are good though. This is difficult.
I kind of want to upgrade Little Grom a little bit, but I don't think it's a good idea because I'm just going to desummon it as soon as it runs out of ammo.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to upgrade them. So let's see, I'll get the Vigor on my Lord, or on the Patriarch. Hell, I might as well take Deadly Onslaught on the Lord too.
I'm gonna cut one of my Seekers. They're too expensive to justify. Especially because Tzeentch is not gonna have a lot of armored stuffs, and it's not like we have to deal with Khorne warriors or anything. Sure. I'm ready.
Well, I can't really do a whole lot more, so...
Yeah, I don't see any other single entities for you. You're maxed out.
If only the Warbear Riders were single entities. Big Warbear Rider.
You're like, I opt to pay 1,600 for a single warbear.
I
Just-
definitely would.
Because I have the money, so why not? What up, Daniel? Hey, Coops. No Kane, no gains here, Queden. No Kane, no gain. Stop rigging the vote. In my Discord, there's a poll tournaments vote, which is what do you guys want to play Tuesday? And y'all are just making it tie constantly, which you know what happens. When you fuckers tie, I'm just going to pick what we do, and then you're all going to bitch. The power's in your hands to play what you want to play. If you just want to fuck with me, I'll pick something.
Should I vote on that right now and break the tie?
They've been modifying the score a lot, so like whenever there's not a tie, they'll check back in and like either unvote for something or vote for something else to retie it.
Well, let's see if they tie it up then.
Give Boris an elemental bear mount. I actually think that would be worse than a regular bear mount because he'd be so easy to shoot.
Oh yeah, it'd be much worse.
I'm not
It'd be
against
cool,
having
though.
it though. Just for the option. In Gladiator, what happens to the gold that goes away with dead units? You can spend it on chevrons, abilities, mounts. You can spend it in any way possible without adding another unit to your roster. You know? So, like, if your Lord doesn't have certain spells, throw the spells on him. If some of your units aren't gold chevron them. Like, it ends up with a pretty small, very elite army in the end.
Yeah, you end up getting Ogre Bulls with 50 melee defense.
Yes. That alone's kind of funny. Like, we legitimately had a guy with... It was Bob, man. He had 2 White Lion Chariots of the High Elves, triple gold chevron, like, an archer, 2 spearmen, and he won that game. Because everything was gold chevron.
Yeah, it is Corn single entity. That's what I figured.
Yep. Alright. This is not... I didn't look at the map before we started, but I suppose it doesn't matter too much. Spearmen march down the center, and then one goes up to our point, or what are you thinking? You're the better Dom player here.
Well, if we're playing Dom like Dom, you should sit back as long as possible and summon your army.
Alright, I can do that.
And, like, as soon as the point's open, if they go and cap their side point, let them have it for a little bit, and we can try and cheese the, income bullshit.
Okay.
It's risky, though, because we might lose doing that.
T and I answered you in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna put my lady up in those trees to the top right as soon as possible.
I had the same plan with my caster.
Yeah, I don't want to die. Alright.
I'm ready whenever.
Yeah. I'll message Kiara or somebody. Raced was earlier on my thing. Ready.
Oh, and Boris is gonna be beefy with all his buffs.
Yep. I've my character's on foot too, so she shouldn't get hit by as many blue fire ticks. Shouldn't.
I probably didn't need to bring Snowflake Pendant, actually. I guess this doesn't matter because I have the extra money, but...
Yeah, you have all the money in the world. Alright, I'll let Little Grom shoot. You run for the woods, and you guys move up just to that point. I'll spawn some Furies for now, just in case they decide to try to abuse the fact that we have no range besides Little Groms.
Sounds good. Bloodthirster's gonna be a bit annoying, so I'm gonna keep Leopards there. Like, if he gets close, I'll summon the Leopards.
Yep.
Oh, we got Scarbrand. Not double Bloodthirster. I expected double Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
I
Scarbrand,
wanna
Occultist, and Cherish.
I'm not sure what to shoot. If I should shoot the Doom Knights or Scarbrand or what.
I don't think...
It's just Scarbrand first.
I was gonna say, I don't think you can really shoot single entities that well, can you?
Nope. So we're killing some blues.
Okay. Exalted Lord of Bitch is coming over here. So you have Frostblades?
Yeah.
Okay, get ready. Get ready to cast it on my Furies that I'm just spawning now.
Yep.
I have a plan.
Cast it on the one that just came out.
Yep. Okay, so then I'm gonna debuff that Lord. And then give this thing. Now we have super buffed Furies. Get out of here, Lord of Change.
I'm gonna Death Frost him too.
Okay. Moving forward some Cav. I forgot I was trying to protect your stuff as well. So one more Cav.
Some Doom Knights are coming in, it looks like.
Yup. And we're getting Epic Gamer Lord sniped. So I'm just gonna throw out a spell while I still have it.
Yep.
Alright, sending up some Cav on the opposite ridge just to get that moving a little bit. And I'm gonna advance a little bit.
They're hitting the Doom Knights.
Yep.
Doom Knights been landing, rather.
I'm using my
Oh,
Furies
Scarbrand.
to lock him in.
Oh, okay. Scarbrand backed up.
Okay.
He was coming in for a second.
Yep. I am busy harassing the Bloodthirster, but it looks like he's actually gonna get away, so I'll dive on Scarbrand.
I'm gonna kill the Doom Knights real quick.
Okay. Spawning Seekers and moving up all my infantry.
All those Doom Knights are gonna die so fast.
Yep.
Why is this Skull Cannon on our side?
I don't know. Scarbrand's getting away. I'm just gonna turn around and attack him with my Hellstriders. I desummoned my Lord, by the way, so she didn't die. Just so you know.
Okay. Okay.
So I do not have magic
I'm going.
anymore.
I'm going in Scarbrand.
Okay.
Trying to, anyway.
Yep, I'm gonna rampage him with the Exalted Demonettes if he gets too injured.
Death Frosting my Lord. We're gonna slow him down so he can't run.
I'm sending Seekers
Alright.
after him, but it looks like he's probably gonna get away.
He got away, so I'm gonna kill the cultists.
Okay. I don't want to blob up too much, so I'm gonna just keep heading out here.
Cultist got the summon off.
That bitch. Oh, well, that's what the Exalted Demonettes are for. We took our point. I'm moving up my spawn and Spearman to get a flanking maneuver off.
The cultist is routing. I'm gonna move my Patriarch and Boris towards the middle
Okay.
and just help fight infantry.
Okay.
Okay, cultist shattered. I'm sending the leopards on Scarbrand.
Okay.
I'm gonna just
taking
I'm gonna
their cliffside.
spam
point.
Death Frost on him.
Okay. Elemental Bear is here!
Elemental Bear has arrived.
It's a good day. Alright.
I might lose my caster soon, but I'm kind of okay with that. Oh, Scarbrand's so fucking dead here.
I'm gonna try to rampage him so he can't move.
He is rampaged right now. My shit's hitting the horrors though. If you can kill those.
The horrors. Well, Zinch is nuking his own horrors for us, so I guess we don't have to worry about it.
Perfect. I'm gonna desummon my caster.
Okay.
Or not. I'm getting chased by the cultists.
I'll try and rampage him off you with the Exalted Demonettes, but no promise.
Okay, I'm desummoning her as soon as I can here.
Okay.
She's good.
I'm trying to desummon some of my 2 wounded to fight units.
Killing the chariot for now, because Scarbrand got out.
He did, in fact, get out.
Chariot's gonna die super quick though. Popping the heal on the blob there for
Okay.
us.
My Cav.
Ooh, you got the soul grinder coming.
Yeah. My Cav on the high ground was noticed, and they sent a bunch of infantry up there to take that point for me, but I guess it's distracting him, so whatever.
I don't really know what to shoot with my Patriarch. My Patriarchs, my Little Rums.
Man, the Patriarch can shoot these days? That's fucking wild.
He's really good at that, yeah. I'm gonna pull the cats out and try and just go hit Scarbrand with them.
Okay. I'm not doing amazing on money these days.
I mean, we have 2 points. We're fine. My cats have so much capture weight, they'll never cap the middle point.
Okay. This cultist is still chilling. His bloodthirster summon, his bloodletter summon needs to go the fuck away so I can walk past it, please.
Shooting my patriarch.
Where is all my cav?
Scarbrand is probably going to die here.
I desummoned some of my calves so I can actually get more. What should I rampage? Scarbrand? Scarbrand.
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
I'll rampage him just to make sure he can't walk away.
Perfect. Leopards and the bears should definitely kill him, whether they die, I don't care.
Okay.
His soul grinder over there is dead as well.
Damage value we're up actually by a pretty good amount.
Scarbrand's dead.
Soul grinder's dying. One of the cultists is dying.
Other cultist is gonna die, yeah. Pulling my leopards kind of out. I'm just gonna keep the bear in the blow-up fight though.
Okay. I've been just chucking marauders at the central point. I hope that's what we need.
I can just run the cats around to keep it capped. It's not too worried about that.
Okay. I hate the visual bug on the victory point, so I don't know if we're actually getting taken away or not, because sometimes the color will just shift and then all of a sudden someone will have it, where it's like, it's going into green's favor. We meant red.
Yeah, I wish it was a little more obvious.
One of my cav is having a bad time, so I'm going to send it up to annoy them at point 1, make them send something up there to deal with me.
My bear died, but I'm not sure where it was even.
I thought it was still in the
Oh,
central
you.
point.
Oh, kill the Lord. Kill the Exalted Lord. It dropped.
I'll try. Sending more spearmen to the middle point.
Oh, I have big buffs right now, Boris. 800 melee attack damage.
Since we're fighting 2 demon factions, nothing's been routing, so I don't have any of my army abilities.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Do you have an infantry you can send to go cap their back point?
I already have a cav over there, but it's pretty fucked up.
Right, that's why I'm wondering if you have the infantry. Oh, they're desummoning the Lord of Change. Perfect, that's fine.
Okay, I'll send a marauder with whips up there, but it's gonna be a minute.
That's fine. Just get some pressure on it to force them to send shit there.
Yeah, that's why I sent like a mostly dev cav unit up there, is just make them do stuff.
If you have any infantry, just slap them in mid on the fight.
I am. We're just trying to get here. Wow, that is capturing slowly. Do you know why Zinch units sometimes spawn without shields?
I think it's deliberately made like that.
It's very strange.
I could be wrong though.
Oh, they just captured this point from us.
Yep.
Lame. Alright, they're sending a bunch of stuff to stop me from taking point 1, but I don't know. We accept that, I guess.
Are there?
There's Furies,
point
Knights,
one,
and
yeah.
3 spawns.
I'm gonna send my cats up there and just have them go capture it with you.
Okay, I don't think I can capture it, but...
Well, the cap weight on the cats is super high.
Okay. Just trying to kill stuff in the middle. Getting awful blobbed up, so I'm watching for a spell or something. Like, an army spell, not a... Obviously, they desummon their lord.
We can take... Oh yeah, we're taking middle point back too now.
Yeah, we'll be okay there. I'm summoning some cav to help you with the cultist.
I don't even care about the cultist, he can chase my caster. I'm out of mana anyway.
Okay. They have Furies that are epic at landing.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
I'm gonna outcap them on the top point with the 3 cats.
I'm gonna send some cav up there just to be really annoying. Or I guess we're just gonna fight this right now. That seems fine. Capture point 3 is not under threat at all.
Oh, my capture cats are dying, say. Dropped micro for a second.
Yeah. I'm coming up. There was just a quick pick. I wanted to get on some Doom Knights, and we're doing great over there. I think we got this, because we're about to triple cap.
I think we're okay, yeah.
Playing Slash is nice when you have real single entities running around the battlefield.
Right?
I D-summoned my lord at the start of this game, and I haven't had a single entity since.
Who needs single entities when you got Kislev?
Listen, I'll deploy real infantry that are fast and real cavalry. You do everything else.
Just think about it this way, like we're playing campaign and you vassalize Kislev
Oh, yeah.
with the Slanesh ability.
Alright, I think we've got it. We just need to hold points now. I'll spawn some Furies to cut off those blue horrors, even though it doesn't matter, but I just don't want them to do stuff. And I think we did it.
I think we got it, yeah. Let me get my little Groms back out.
Oh yeah, you had Little Groms. Dude, your just single entity army outdamaged mine by like a good amount, and that's kind of annoying.
Holy shit, I didn't even notice. I didn't realize it was that bad. Let's shoot those blue horrors on your Furies. Never mind, they can't shoot it apparently.
Yeah, I just used it to stop them from getting to point 3, but I didn't realize we were about to win. Okay. What's going on with chat?
Well, I'm not worried about corn so much anymore.
Yeah. Zep, yeah, Queden already answered your question, but yes. I originally had suggested that we maybe don't do single entities at all, and then Queden was like, but magic combinations are fun. And I was like, yeah, that's true. Like, the theory crafting of, oh, but what if we had, like, Nurgle magic with Tzeentch or whatever? It's just fun. Mods.
Oh, yeah, his Scarbrand and Bloodthirster did quite well, but everything else was not so good. It's kind of what I was afraid of with Khorne. They just quite wouldn't get enough damage output.
Yeah. I was catching up with chat. I think Slanesh was good here, even though my army abilities don't work, is just because, like I said, my infantry are, like, cheap and they can get places, unlike Cathay infantry that's cheap and can't move worth a damn.
It's best of one, right?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. Okay.
Until finals. Finals is best of 3. Alright. Catching up on chat. Logic pinged me. Is it because he released another video? It is. I need to mute that server. But, like, I'm so paranoid that the moment I'm gonna miss... Like, he's gonna come back and say, Battlemania's back on! I'm gonna miss the announcement.
I usually just mute the servers and I see the little red ping. I just look at what it is eventually.
Mm. I'm up to date on all my Discord servers, and that's hard to do. Oh, we're facing... I was going to look. We're facing VM, not Alfarius, versus VM Freeman. Okay. Switch it up. I take the single entities this time. You take a real Kislev army, and we just throw this fucking game?
If you want to, we could.
No. Dude, I have a video coming out about why the Exalted Keeper of Secrets is legitimately the worst lord. And it's like, alright, time to take him in a tournament.
I'm assuming it's because he dives a light breeze.
Yeah, he has higher mass than the Exalted Lord of Change, but if he's surrounded by Chaos Spawn, he literally can't move. And the Exalted Lord of Change just walks out of there like a boss. And
It seems to be the case with a lot of single entities. They just get stuck.
yeah, unit mass seems to matter, but not like... It's not the end-all be-all. Where it seems much more like, for some reason, model shape. Like the bird models can get out of anything, but...
You have a fun set to the wrong thing there.
Yeah,
Just so you know.
I was making sure I had the right map. Alright, default funds. Cool. Slaanesh. Cool. Get this up. Get the blocker. I don't know how useful a blocker is, honestly. My roster is so small that everybody knows what I'm bringing.
I think I am gonna upgrade the little grumps this time. Get the extra accuracy on them.
Okay.
Because they didn't really take any damage in the last one.
Slanesh has elf math. Okay. Alright. So, I'm bringing Nakari. Oh wait, God. Is that really Zinch? Hold on, I have to check.
Was that available? That we could do the same factions?
Not Alfarius is Cathay, and Freeman is Zinch. Okay.
Oh no. He's gonna bring balloons.
Oh no! Okay, oh no. So, we were memeing, what if we switch places?
Oh man.
We might need the archers.
I think we might, yeah. Well, hold on. Let me check Zinch's single entities real quick again. He's got so he's got flamers, he's got soul grinders, lords of change, but he's probably not going to bring. Oh, he might because of the free spells actually. 2 heroes and a lord. Yeah, I think we should change. Your single entities definitely beat Zinch single entities.
Okay. So I'm going Slanesh single entities for real. Let's go.
Yes. I think we should.
They're going to have some lord sniping, but we're just going to have to be okay with that. Let's go. The memes become the dreams.
I think either way, it's good for us if I go the army. Because my army straight up beats Zinch army because he can't outrange me and I just shoot him to death. And if it's Cathay single entities, I just shoot the single entities while you kill the ground stuff.
Cultists don't totally suck. Yeah, I'm wondering if should I Nakari?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Nakari can get sniped, but Nakari can also solo carry a fucking game.
That's tough. I'm really not sure on that. Okay. I didn't realize how much extra funds I would have bringing 10 Khazars. So we're gonna actually bring some Zargard in the army, the main army.
Slanesh slicing shards. Okay, we're taking Nakari. We're bringing it back.
Oh, you know what? No. Let me get double war sleds.
Nakari will die in 15 seconds. Queden, you don't believe in my power! Let me just look at some stuff, alright?
Man, I can't tell you how badly I want to slap a snow leopard in this army.
I know, dude. It was hard. Like I said, last time I kept, like, every time I would, like, hover the soul grinder, because of course you need a soul... Wait. Okay. What single entities can I put here?
Let's see, if it's a Zinch army, maybe I should start not with the Zargard, actually.
If I take Nakari, I lose out on a rare single entity, because I can take normal Keepers of Secrets if I don't take Nakari. But I can't take, like, a Herald of Slanesh. So I think just raw numbers of single entities, I'm going to go Herald of Slanesh.
Yeah, that might be better. That means you get an extra one to the number that I gave you?
Yeah, because Nakari counts as one of my Keepers of Secrets.
Yep.
Which is no bueno. Alright, what other single entities do I have? Hellflares, no. So I'm maxed out at 8. Oof. Hold on, I'm gonna double check your message, just make sure, because I think you said...
I think it was 7 I put.
Well, I'm at 8, so I beat your count. This is so...
Well, I did just slap random lords in when I did that, so...
Alright. This is... awkward. Do I chevron or do I not chevron? That's the question. Okay. I kind of want to keep them sort of cheap so I can resummon them when they get sniped.
I think keep them cheap, yeah. Even more so on Slanesh, I think keeping them cheap is the way to go.
Because they're just gonna die.
They have such low armor, yeah. They'll just melt.
Okay. I'll give my cultists some stuff to get them up to 1500, but everything else I'll keep cheap.
I'm not sure if I should drop a Winged Lancer for a 3rd Zarguard or not.
For 3rd Zarguard. Probably keep the Lancer, because we're still fighting Cathay here.
Right, that's what I was thinking too.
Nakari's moves like Jagger? Yeah, I would take Nakari if it didn't limit my army to 7 rather than 8. If I can get a whole other unit. Because right now, behind the blocker, like, I don't really need the blocker, you guys know what I have. Behind the blocker, I still have 2,500 funds unspent. So, with Nakari, I had like 5,000 funds unspent out of my 16,000. So, almost a third of my money wasn't spent if I took Nakari. This is going to be wild. Watch as we outfought ourselves, and it's a regular Cathay army with Tzeentch single entities, and there's no war balloons.
I still think that's good for us, though, because you definitely beat his single entities with yours.
Unless blue fire. True.
Sure, but he can only kill 1 single entity with blue fire by the time he's out of wins.
I'm too used to, like... managing entire army by myself, so if I lose my single entity, it's really hard to get it back. But I'm forgetting that literally that's all I'm here to do. So Tzeentch isn't actually that good, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm really, really hoping it's the Tzeentch army, because I'm just going to outshoot him and hope I don't lose to Sky Balloons.
I would prefer a Cathay army so that I can actually route some stuff.
Yeah, that would actually be good too. We'll find out in a second.
Slicing shards is...
okay.
It's a Tzeentch armor. Damn it!
My sleds are gonna have a great time.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking about going up over the high ground with my fast boys.
You can do that, yeah. I'm just gonna basically set up a shooting line.
Okay. Oh shit, don't do that. Okay, alright. This seems fine. Yeah. Wow. My army is tiny. Okay.
Oh, okay, so what is Cathay gonna start with? He probably doesn't have a dragon from the looks of it, but he might.
Why wouldn't he have a dragon?
Because he's got 6 units in the starting army. That's my only guess. Oh, I need you to kill Terracottas because I didn't bring a Streltsy, by the way.
I will fucking try. If there's one thing Slanesh struggles with, it is killing large single entities.
I was debating on dropping the one-winged Lancer for a Streltsy, and I really should have. I didn't realize
you had
thinking
no...
about the Terracottas.
I didn't realize you had no Streltsies, but it'll be okay. They said
ready. I had one.
Are we good?
I'm ready whenever, yeah.
Okay.
I had one initially, I took it out. I shouldn't have.
Whoops.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh well. We'll die doing what we loved.
Ooh,
oh, they're all up here.
Oh?
No! I'm leaving. I don't want to be up here with all them.
I'm actually okay with them being up there. Can my middle mouse click work? Thank you.
That is 4 war compasses.
Yep.
Oh my god, your infantry are so fucked.
Yep.
Kairos, Dragon-Blooded Shugi Lord, and a bunch of flyers. Alright.
It's okay, we're just going to,
Those
Set
Forsaken.
up a shooting line.
Those Forsaken are so fucked. The ones that just spawned. I'm going for it. Why not add more SEs in the reinforcements? Did he just... I hit unit caps, yeah. Yeah. That's the limiting thing of this tournament, so it's not completely ridiculous, it's just unit caps are on. Because otherwise it could get really stupid.
Okay, that is a Yangcaster, that's what I thought.
Trying to watch who Kairos is going to shoot so I can move him away from other units, but... Look at this Forsaken running away. Ow, that hurt.
These guys thought about this a little bit, seems like.
Yeah, they did. Okay. My Exalted Secret Chariots charged into Forsaken and then took more damage than the Forsaken did. That was cool.
Nice, nice.
I wonder...
It's always a good sign.
I wonder if
there's the Sky Balloon.
Chariots are bad.
Oh, you see that sick dodge on that Thunderbolt there?
I did not. I'm sorry. I'm trying to kill all these Forsaken. You know, my job.
Yep.
I have shit going on in this. I'm not just here to watch you be great.
Oh man, I'm shooting Kairos though if we can kill him.
Alright. I'm just trying to kill these Forsaken and my Exalted Chariots are dying to basic Forsaken even though I'm trying to cycle charge them.
Oh, your Lord just fucking melted.
She's still in there.
She's at like no HP.
She's still in there. No, my lord! The bitch!
She's still in there, huh?
She was still in there when I was saying that. Times are a-changin'. Exalted Keeper of Secrets, go make them regret the day they were born. I mean, not Exalted, regular Keeper of Secrets. These chariots are so bad, dude!
Exalted Chariots? Yeah.
They have 300 damage value after charging 2 armored infantry units this whole time. Alright. I'm gonna try to pick off these war compasses with my keeper. I think they might have actually overextended a little bit.
Yep, I think so.
I'm gonna try to rampage this one, just to keep it in the fight with me. Oh my god, 1 blue fire, a quarter health, my lady. Is Kairos coming to fight me? We take those. Alright, Slaanesh single entities not working out so far. Might have fucked up here, guys. Uh-oh. The dreaded
But, I
lag.
mean, we have so much shooting though, how can they compete?
We'll see. We'll see. Kislev's gonna have to carry us through this one, though. Did they fuck up? It feels like they fucked up. That, like, blob of things is gonna die, right?
Yeah, I hope so. I can't summon anything, apparently. My game is just, like, lagging.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull my keeper out to come help you fight the Shugi Lord and kill her. No! No! Don't lag out. Oh, the lag spike, it's horrendous.
Oh.
Damn it, we lost one.
We're restarting then, I guess?
I guess. How is this Keeper of Secrets missing attacks on a compass? It's a compass. You have 60 at melee attack. Alright, I have 3 messages. Who's that from? Sorry, rematch computer. Okay.
Okay. That's kind of what I figured we were gonna do.
Same armies. Okay, alright, so Exalted Seeker Chariots suck. I can't take them out of my army, but I do now know not to throw them against armored infantry.
Yeah, have them go and kill the blue and pink horrors. They're probably the best there.
I'll try.
I'd say keep your lord back a little bit, too.
Yeah.
It's gonna get gooned out super hard.
I didn't think she'd die that fast in melee.
Oh, yeah. Are you able to swap your armies, or do you have to keep it exactly the same?
I would say we'd have to keep it exactly the same. That would feel a little
that's
disingenuous. But yeah, for who was asking, Tien, I can only take single entities, and all my single entities are grayed out because I'm maxed. So this is the most I can bring. And I don't want to make my reinforcements... I don't want to chevron my reinforcements because then they're more expensive to bring in. As we saw in that last game, it took me that long to even get a Keeper of Secrets and a Soul Grinder out. And now that we know these are trash, I'm locked into having them in my first army, which I would definitely change about now.
Yeah, I was going to say put the Soul Grinders in the main army, but...
Yeah.
Oh well.
Damn it. Yeah, if I could remake, I would definitely put the Exalteds in the backup and bring...
What do you have on your cultists?
Slippery, Gate of Slaanesh, and the Pendant of Slaanesh.
Okay.
To make them okay duelists. Slaanesh Chariot armor piercing. Bruh, the only armor they can pierce is rubber. Oh, a rubber. I see. Yeah, that was horrible. Watching them fight two Forsaken in the back, cycle charging, and barely get anything done. Because remember, most of that damage was from a Slicing Shards. Slicing Shards hit both of those units clustered up, and still, the Chariots lost.
Alright, so, Chariot focus is definitely the blues and pinks, which means I can just shoot the Cathay single entities.
Okay. I'm sorry I tried to help.
No, you did fine. It's just the Chariots are not good.
I know, but like it's been a while since I have like used a unit and been like, this is terrible. Like the last time I remember something being that disappointing is the Snotling pump wagons in Warhammer 2. Where I remember them being OP in Grom's campaign, so I thought I'd take them on a stream as like a meme. Haha, it's funny. But also if you micro them good, they'll be good, right? No. Just no.
They're just not good.
It died instantly in basic infantry.
Oh no.
Very funny. Alright. I'll deploy in the same spot because if they're up here then I'll just retreat right away. So you know how that goes.
I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing.
Yarp. If it ain't fixed, don't broke it.
Yep. Oh man, if you can goon out the whooshing compasses, that would be so good for me. It would get rid of so much damage. It's gonna be hard though without the soul grinders.
Yeah. We'll try. They are ready.
Alright, I'm good.
Let's go. Not getting Deadly Onslaught on your cultists is a wrong move. I didn't think it was necessarily worth it, because it's plus 60% charge bonus, which their charge bonus is actually really small, considering what they are. And then plus 25% damage on their weapon strength, which isn't armor piercing, is like, eh. And I didn't want them to be too expensive, because I want to be able to resummon them, so I just didn't.
I went on the bottom this time.
Oh, they didn't deploy in the right spot. Disqualified. GG. Kick him out of here.
I think maybe they're trying to kill my army before.
I'll come back.
Before you can like help. I'd say just go down the middle of the hill.
Okay. But then when I get gooned, I'm gonna get gooned. I'm coming back. I'm scared.
No, you won't get gooned.
I'm scared. I don't like it.
My sleds can zone them out a little bit, so.
Yeah, I was just worried Kairos would like net me and blue fire me to death or something.
Oh, he has Kairos?
Yeah, that's Kairos.
I just noticed.
That's how I died last time, is he netted my lord in that blob, and then I think he double cast blue fire or something.
Okay.
Or something. I'm gonna spawn a soul grinder first, so I'll have soul grinder in 600. Okay, we're here.
The only one I really want to kill is the Cathay Caster. Or Kairos. I'm gonna push up and start shooting him right away.
Okay. I'm disrupting blues already. I already burned a net on my Exalted Seeker Chariot, which jokes on him.
Yep.
That's all it's for. You think you're being clever killing my chariot, but you are a fool, Fate Weaver. That's all it's good for.
Holy fuck, that chariot melted.
Die, bitch! Dr. Rinless, PhD, I don't mean to alarm you, but I am in deep.
Yeah, I definitely see that. I'm shooting the hell out of Kairos right now.
Get him! Get his ass! Ow! Ow! Death embraces me! I need to summon a thing.
It's okay. Kairos can die. He's killable right now.
Chucking out a slicing shards just before I die. This is the fate I deserve! Where is he? I'm rampaging him. He's not leaving this bitch! I'll lower his melee defense before I die! Crumbling, you're a piece of shit!
I have all my units shooting him, so if he doesn't die, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
We're doing our best, Captain! My lord died!
Come on, Kairos! Die!
Fuck you! Fuck you, you piece of shit, die! Seriously, just die! Alright, I'm using my soul grinder to help peel off your ranged units from those screamers and stuff. Cultists, get him! Cultists, get him! Go, Cultists, go!
How is he not dying?
Because he's so fucking tanky! You thought Zinch was the spellcasting lord, he's actually the fucking tank. Nurgle wishes he was this cool. Kairos is getting out, and he's flying. That little bitch.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a tragedy. Alright, he's super low. I'm moving soul grinders in to fight all these war compasses. And that should be pretty good for us.
Okay, my sleds can chase him down. They got this, don't worry.
I'm a little worried.
I need to get my lord out of there.
That's fair.
Oh, he regrowthed himself. That's why he's not dying. That explains a lot.
I still think he should have died.
Oh yeah.
My heroes were not landing hits on him, even though I gave them more melee attack than God. And God has a lot of melee attack. I don't want to alarm anybody, but my Cultist of Slanesh is losing a duel with an Astromancer on a compass.
It's okay if we can kill the single entities on Cathay here. We got this.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I can rampage Kairos if that helps you.
I'm not sure if that would.
Well, I cast it. Don't worry, the Astromancer is still beating a Soul Grinder and a Cultist in melee. Don't worry. By beating, I mean he's just not dying. I am being a little silly, but still.
I need to start desummoning my shit, otherwise I'm not gonna have any.
I just realized this game is spawning in my units on guard mode for literally no reason. Ooh, Kairos landed? Kairos landed? Go Soul Grinder, get him! Go Soul Grinder, get him! Cultist, stay on this Astromancer, I guess.
Yes, I'm keeping my sleds on him to make sure he dies.
Make sure he dies. You're adorable.
Oh, I'm making sure he dies. Don't worry. Oh wow, their Cathay Lord is actually almost dead too.
Yep.
I didn't even realize that.
Alright, Kairos got out.
Yes, he did. I need to go run over some more stuff.
He fought my cultist, but he's still taking literally 0 damage. It's perfect. His 15 melee defense is too powerful.
How can we ever compete?
His 15 melee defense is too powerful, I said! He hasn't taken any damage. There's a little bit. Jesus Christ. Dude, the Tzeentch models are so fucked. The Tzeentch models are the most not okay thing I've ever seen.
Dying. He's dying! We got him! He's dying!
Maybe! Before he regrowths himself.
He did. I think he did.
No, it's Jade's
Oh, he
shield.
got Jade's shield.
Why can't you fuckers hit him? He has 20 melee defense! Just hit him! He has 100 health and he's rallying! What the hell is this? Alright, he died. He died.
Got him. We got him. That's all that matters.
Yep, I'm still working on these war compasses. Which we're doing okay versus the war compasses.
I'm gonna send one Kossar up top to go shoot that guy. The one sitting up there.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to get this Soul Grinder out of here, but he's having troubles. One war compass is dead.
Oh no, I didn't want to summon that up there.
That was ominous. That was an ominous voice. Okay. This cultist honestly just needs to go die somewhere. Unsummon. Unsummon. Get out of there. I need you back.
Do you have you don't have anything to like keep the single entities, or not the single entities, the infantry in combat, do you? The ones running up.
No. Why can't I desummon this lady? Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna beat up this Terracotta Sentinel for a little bit. As is my birthright.
My sleds are gonna be gone soon.
Okay. Why did you stop moving? Why do all my people spawn with guard mode on? Why? That is definitely not a setting I have. Oh my god, Rinless, your fucking sled is stopping my guy from engaging.
Oh no!
He's stuck on your fucking sled! Get it out of here!
Which sled is it? It's probably a dead one,
It's a dead one, yeah. Nothing
I can't desummon, they're both routing, so I can't desummon.
Okay, we have a 3v1 going on this Terracotta Sentinel.
As soon as I can desummon them, I'm going to.
I have my Lord back. I'm working on getting involved.
Oh, I just fucking overcasted. My Lord's gonna die.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. Desummon. Nice. She got out.
I'm not going to waste my Fury's time attacking balloons because we all know that they're just going to fuck that up. I'm going to send them over to support my units.
Apparently my Kossars are dying to some blues up top. That's disappointing.
Okay. I have a Slicing Shards eventually. But for now... We're fighting these Terracotta Sentinels and losing, which is pretty sweet. That should hold them back. Hopefully it gives you a little bit of time to get out into the world and do some stuff.
Hopefully.
Anybody you need rampaged?
Not particularly.
Okay. I have a cultist back. I'm going to sprint over to point 2. Try to put a summon on it, maybe. Maybe that'll help out. God damn. These Terracotta Sentinels are whooping my single entity's ass.
I really need to get infantry units back out. I just like have none.
Okay.
All those balloons are wrecking me. Actually, pretty hard.
Not much I can do about them. The big balloons are out of ammo.
Yeah. We just have to, if we can cap both the side points, we'll be good.
Okay. Still trying to fight these Terracotta Sentinels. I'm sending a cultist over to capture point 2.
They're super slow at capping.
Yeah, but I can use a summon, right?
Someone doesn't cap.
Why does this game suck?
Use, as dumb as it sounds, use the Soul Grinder, because it has infantry cap weight.
He's dead.
Oh.
If my lord could get one shot on this Terracotta Sentinel ever, there we go, it would die. Throwing down the slicing shards on those 2 blues, good luck. I'm gonna try to leave now and go help my guy cap.
Maybe you should have had the army here. Looks of it.
Maybe. We're still in it.
I don't know for how much longer, though.
We're still in it.
Because I'm barely able to get anything on the field at this point.
We'll quit when we're freaking dead.
That's fair.
Okay. So you're capturing point 3. Wow, that's really cool, actually.
Not very long, though. I mean, I'll take it, but
You're taking
I
it.
won't be able to hold it.
Didn't ask if you could hold it, soldier. I just asked if you could take it. I'll send up support.
I definitely took it.
We're taking point 2. Summon, since you apparently don't help.
Kill these Forsaken on point 2.
Okay, I'm coming. My Furies are trying to fight those Screamers, and man, they're giving it their all. Okay, it's close. It's close, but we're in here. All right. Okay, all right. There's a compass, but do we own this? Yeah, we own this. So I just have to get up here and help you stop them from taking it. What the fuck is wrong with you? No! My cultist has been stuck on a war compass this whole time.
Oh no!
What is with these stupid chariot bodies? I'm summoning one of the dreaded chariots just because we need bodies on the field right now. Oh, he left the point! He left the point! I'm going! Your Cosmic Dervishes need to get on this point with me.
Yep. We gotta cap the middle point too. I think we have to triple cap here. Which means we gotta not lose the bottom point too. If you have anything you can send there.
I'm working on it.
We gotta get shit on this fucking middle point though.
Yeah, still trying to help you secure the top one.
Kill the streamers with that.
You think this chariot can kill anything?
No. No, I don't.
I'm gonna help you fight these Forsaken, and then we can just capture this middle point, because everything else here is flying or shitty. We killed the blue horrors up on top, so I'm gonna have my cultists come down and help at this point, because those screamers can't capture. And my herald is trying to win a fight at point 2, but a compass and a terracotta sentinel are out capping us.
Yep. We just gotta cap middle point as soon as possible here.
Yep, I'm sending everything I have towards it.
These Costos aren't gonna get there in time, but it's the only thing I can get right now.
Alright, they're routing. Oh, that is a lot of blue horrors.
No, we lose if... No, we lost. Oh, damn, that was harder than I thought it would be because of all the Cathay Compass casting.
Wait, did we not have point 2 that entire time? Or did we
no, we did. We did. We had point 2, we just didn't have point 1.
It's weird, though. I felt like we were falling further and further behind on points somehow, even though we had 2 points. I think they might have maintained cap on point 2, maybe.
Mouse over it there. Oh, wait, we're not in the game. Lol.
I tried to. Yeah. That did, in fact, prove that Slaanesh single entities might blow very,
Yeah,
very badly.
I regret swapping. I think we should have had you still the army.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Because if they had landed any single entities, they just would have died.
But I don't have any shooting, so if I was the army, I don't know what we would have done versus the balloons.
Furies, I guess. But he had Doom Knights too, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think the Cathay pick was just too hard for our team comp.
Yeah.
Sad. Like, if I could have punished those war compasses faster, it would have been fine. But the main problem was like I'd get on top of them and just miss a bunch of attacks because Slaanesh is
Yeah.
Slaanesh.
If you had the Soul Grinders in the main army and not had to wait to summon them, I think we'd have been okay.
Oh yeah, definitely would have been better.
You would have been able to kill all the compasses. He only had 2 compasses actually. I thought he had all 4.
Well, he had Astromancers on compasses too.
Okay. I wouldn't have done that if I was him, but
Brutal.
so I'm pretty sure you could take 4 compasses. No, you can only take 2.
Yeah, it was a good game though.
Yeah, maybe putting him on compass is worth it then, because you get the extra 2 casts, or the extra 4 casts for free.
Right. I have another 2v2 to go find.
Well,
Infidel and Llama versus Voins and Lord Lever.
sucks we didn't make it, but that was still fun.
We had a good run, and we took a spicy pick too. All right, we aren't the filthy meta tryhards of old,
Yep.
but we did try pretty hard. I have to find this other game if it exists or what's going on with that. But I will leave you now. Goodbye, Sobrinless.
See you later.
You waiting for me? I had fun though. I had fun. I like playing Slaanesh. I just wish some of their stuff wasn't completely dog shit. Other anti-large is ranged. Soul Grinders don't have anti-large. They have a lot of armor piercing though. Slaanesh Soul Grinder is just pretty good at fighting, and it also has Soporific Musk. It's not mass, it's lube. Kyro's literally swimming through 7 units in 4 SE. Yeah. Yeah, looking at... No, you only had 1 point. But man, those chariots need buffs. They really do. But we had a good run. We had a good run. All right, they started their other semifinal, so we're just waiting for the finals to be ready. But in the meantime, I have something to show you. Something nefarious to show you. We have some fucking content coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hey, the coolest streamer alive is streaming right now. That's pretty sick. So 2 things. There, that's the one we need to watch. Every Warhammer Lord in 10 words or less is coming up. That's going to be a really good one. I worked for over a week on that video because it had a lot of stuff. And it's ineligible due to copyright claim because fucking YouTube. Then also I have a rant about domination mode. 12 minutes of pure hatred. That comes out Monday? Tuesday. But the thing I wanted to show you was this. So, like, game's looking dire. Shush. Hey, don't lag out on me now. Fucking YouTube. Secrets with only a mass of 4,000. This starts to make a little bit more. 4,000 mass. 60 melee defense is fine, but gets in the spawn easily by chaos spawn. You can say they are absolutely getting worked down just so quickly. They literally can't move through a thicker clump. I try pathing through a thicker clump first, and then I think I'm going to come this way. That is easier territory, I believe. But just showing that they're making absolutely no progress with their mass and having issues. Now we try to go through the thinner clump, and again, no progress whatsoever. It is permanently stuck in these chaos spawn.
Can't move.
It is going to straight up. We've been going at a very out of all of the 4 chaos gods. I think it's somewhere near 13.
So then Tzeentch staggers a lot, but like, look at his shields. His shields are still like full, so he's barely even taking attacks.
He gets stuttered a bit, but when he actually starts walking, he just passes through them pretty easily.
He just walks out.
He also doesn't get attacked nearly as much as others. I think his model is kind of fucked up, so his wings push them back, but aren't targets for attack. Had the least problems getting out of them.
Oh, wait, sorry.
After our little test, and you saw that his 13,000 masses carried him through. Wait, 3,500. But that's the lowest mass of the 4 gods, and he by far had the least problems getting out of them. Are you saying that mass is a joke? That mass is a lie? That nothing matters? And Tzeentch is bullshit and you can't lock him down no matter how hard you try or how good you play? Well, you said it, not me.
Yeah. Yeah, weird human boy of, I guess, the past, because I recorded it earlier, but the future of videos that are not released yet. Yeah, I guess Tzeentch's Lords might be bullshit. They might be a little hard to lock down and for some reason hit. That's a little strange. Because frickin' Rinless and I pinned him in so good. We just couldn't kill him. I will be on the scoreboard, actually, because the finals is best of 3, so might as well get this ready. Game capture, Warhammer 3. Cool. Lower it down in the priority. Move my webcam. Oh, no! There we go. Move my webcam to the non-important side. And then I'll get a blocker in a bit. But I did want to see that Kairos lockdown again, because that shit was silly. That was silly. Slaanesh Chariot's like Cold One Chariots. Why are you bringing it? Because the tournament allows me to. Spawn are weird that literally nothing can walk through them. Yet anything else with 1600 mass they get walked through so easily. I think the Stonehorn has like 4k too, and then he gets stuck in spawn and can't walk out either. It's very weird. You'll have to catch my D&D game after the fact tomorrow? Yeah, I figured. But it's gonna be fun. Tomorrow night we'll be streaming, well, not on this channel, my friend's channel. We'll be streaming some D&D with him. So Kairos like has the opportunity to get out, and then he just opts back in. He's wandering through, just like it's nothing. He's just walking through us like it's literally nothing. What's his mass? Oh, those are Kossars. Kairos. 3,500, so it's the same as the other Tzeentch Lord. He's walking through Doom Knights like it's nothing. He's walking through bears, single entities. He's walking through everything. Now, we don't have massive things here to stop him. We do have some snow leopards. We have some cav now. He's just vibing. 20 melee defense. Fight him forever, fight him forever, fight him forever. He hasn't healed himself or anything. Jade Shield, I guess. And here's where I start getting mad, because he just, like, walks out of here. He still hasn't cast healing. And he's not taking any big chunks of damage, and that's how you know the single entities aren't hitting him. Neither the Snow Leopard, the Ice Witch, or my Slaanesh guy are hitting him, because he's taking that small chunk damage from the range stuff. Slaanesh guy still isn't hitting him. Slaanesh guy still isn't hitting him. With his 25 melee defense while I'm rear charging him, and then he flies away because he hasn't been hit in so long. Oh, that's insulting. I hate it. Fuck you, Kairos. That can't just be like a bad RNG thing, because that happens with Tzeentch shit all the time. Like, I wonder if their models are kind of fucked up. Like the Slann models from Warhammer 2, where Slann on their chairs were so hard to hit, just because like your characters wouldn't perform attack animations. So I wonder if like his hitbox is maybe in like his skull, and if you're behind him, the wings block you, so you just won't swing. Like my Slaanesh Soul Grinder there just wouldn't swing because there's chariots between them. And then this guy gets a charge. This bitch has 15 melee defense. not taking any attacks. They're not even swinging at him, which is, again, I think part of that problem. Then he stops and opts into fighting them and finally takes some damage. Fuck Zinch models. There's some bullshit. There's some bullshit. I guess it's lore accurate because it's Zinch, but it is extremely frustrating to play against. Rinless, I did see that replay. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I forget if I cast it or not. But it was pretty good. Slot on the toilet seat. Lamau, what's a melee hitbox? Yeah. I believe that's because they fly. They have a secret mass modifier. Maybe. It's weird, though. It's weird. Then move back to upright. Oh, this was kind of funny. This was in Turn's tournament yesterday. I'm just buying time till our 2v2 finals is ready. Showing you something rather than nothing. Sartorial did the same. Yeah. And Slans did a lot of the same, and they're obviously not flying. Stupid fucking Slans. Stupid fucking Slans. I was a casual Slan hater. Big not fan of the Toads. Do we know for a fact that Sartorial's gonna crumble? Or is he gonna have Unbreakable still? I have no idea. This was my game in a Turin's Domination tournament. I sent around a whole bunch of invisible Gorgers and a Hunter to catch these cannons. Catch them off guard. It kind of worked. I had to dodge there because he spawned some cav that was gonna see me. Hiding in the trees, baiting him into thinking he's winning, and then all of a sudden stealth units show up and start wrecking house. But that's not what we're here to see. Yada yada yada, yada yada yada, so far, so forth. Actually, I haven't even rewatched this to see how this happens. Is this... Wait, is it already happening? It is already happening! This peasant horseman just doesn't give a shit! The white line's there, so you know. That's why I'm showing you this. They just run around all game now. Other stuff routes off just fine. And I like keep sending ogres over here towards the later part of the game because I'm like, well, I need to go kill those guys. Wait, they're off the map. I don't understand how to do this. Whee! Whee! Peasant horseman outside the map! Whee! You want to see something pretty fun? Like so they're off the map for the rest of the game. Like Zeech before him, Scrag the Slaughterer is somehow invincible. As Xiao Ming and these peasant horsemen try to deal with them, then eventually the peasant horsemen just try to deal with them. They follow around forever. And eventually the player gets so sick of it that he just lets Scrag go. But watch Ogres be fair and balanced. Oh wait, no, he doesn't let Scrag go. I bail him out with some Mornfang Cav. Alright. The game was ending, but I wanted this for a video. So Scrag's almost dead. Butcher, and then I cast Troll Guts on him. Balance is a suggestion! As he gets back to 2/3 HP in literally 5 seconds. Oh, healing is very balanced. Alright. Queden. We have the picks in for the best of 3 for the VM lads. It's too bad you can just summon spears and cav when someone gets to your ranged units in Dom. So the units chase the Slan to Kairos. They don't swing ever, and if they do, they have awkward hitboxes. Yes. Cyrus, you're wrong. Why would you hope Sartorial keeps Unbreakable or gets other buffs? He doesn't need other buffs. He's way too good. What are you talking about? Cyrus, no, get out of here. That's a shit take. You're banned. You're banned forever. My guess is that the units have a weird movement speed thresholds where units don't do standard or charging attack animations. Which is weird. Versus AI... the only way to get to that unit browser is to find a spellcaster. Units... Warriors of Chaos... Shit, why aren't they where I thought they would be? There. Sartorial is not unbreakable anymore. He is demonic. That's a good change. It's a good change. He was such a toxic piece of shit. How's Torox? Did they change him at all, or... 80 leadership. This doesn't give leadership anymore. Slaughterer's Call still does. So Torox is still pretty good. Change anything about my Skavens? Doesn't really look like. But does have the barrier? Ugh, gross. Gross. I wonder if they'll give anybody else army abilities, or it's just going to be the game 3 races. Because I could see that keeping them in the meta, having big army abilities for domination mode. I don't think they'll survive very long in land battles, but domination mode they might stay relevant if they get army abilities and no one else does. Yeah, Zarthoriel was never really great in melee in Warhammer 2. The reason he was so fucking toxic is because he was the only one who had the super busted model of Tzeentch. And now Tzeentch has a bunch of them, but like Zarthoriel used to be the only one that could walk through anything all the time for no reason. He was also unbreakable, a caster, and caused terror, so he was just like really good. Tyrion now has martial prowess and mastery for some reason? What? Oh god. If that stays in the game, he is going to be insane. If they don't get rid of that. Plus 10 melee attack, plus 24 melee defense if he's above half HP. Ugh! Plus feint and riposte, plus stand your ground. He's going to be silly. Do I have early access? Theoretically, though, I have not been given early access to anything ever, so we'll see. Technically, Tomb Kings have an army ability in the Greenskins? Yeah. Technically. Okay. Alright. I don't know how long their thing is going to take. And I do need to go to the bathroom, so I'll return when I feel like it. And you guys just deal with that. Okay? Alright. Okay. How about some puppy? I don't know where Hazel is. She's probably chilling with her mom. Hummus, do you have the forbidden mod? No. No, I don't, actually. Because they have fire damage, also Tzeentch. How much longer could their 2v2 possibly go? Oh shit, it's domination. Oh, fuck. It's domination. We might be here forever. Yeah. 2 days from now, there's a Domination Rant video coming out after I've played enough of it to actually weigh in with an opinion. I'm sure half the community will not enjoy that video. Slaanesh. Where are we at with this vote? I hate all of you guys so much. Look at this vote. What do you guys want to play for a tournament this weekend? Fucking intentional tie. Pieces of shit. How many people voted for the same stuff? Just to keep everything. No Kane, no gains out here voting for 3 options to keep the tie. Kiara voted for 2, but she voted for both the Warhammer 3 ones, so that was just consistent. I think she likes Game 3 better than Game 2. Getting trolled out here. Other news I'll announce after the stream. Because I didn't want to undercut the tournament we're doing now, but there are 2 Vermin Leagues coming up this week. I can't do this weekend. There's too much other crap going on. So I have 2 during the week, but I know people during the week can't play, so I took 1 in a North American time zone and 1 in a European time zone so everybody could join in. And other Vermin League news would be we probably only have 3 tournaments left, including this one, before playoffs. I want patch 1.3 to come out. And then play 1 or 2 tournaments on that, and then do playoffs on patch 1.3. But CA is being coy about it. Because there was this shit. This isn't spoilers, because he's literally just posting their Twitter. But, like, 4 days to go. Until what? Until what? And I've been pissed at CA for a while, and I've ranted about CA a lot, so I'll keep this short. But, like, we're part of this, like, content creator program where we're supposed to know what the fuck is happening. And then Linksy posts, he's like, hey, what is this? And you can expect a blog post with some exciting news. Cool! Real glad we have early access to getting the information at the same time as literally everybody else. Fucking... They're just... I just hate them. I just don't... Oh, actual promotion stuff. Hold on. So Warhammer 2, in this server, hosted by Zypher, Mr. Teufel is setting up faction war, where people can sign up, and it's just kind of for fun. And if we get enough sign-ups, we'll do 2-person to each faction. Whoops. So that'd be good. Sign up for that. But he was saying, like, he wanted to do it later in the month. I think near the July 3rd area. We were trying to avoid that because I'm pretty sure what that announcement from CA is about is patch 1.3, which would make it fall in this area. So we might be competing with patch 1.3 for hype, but oh well. Schedules are schedules. What can you do? But do sign up for that if you play Warhammer 2 at all. Because it'd be fun to get a bunch of people doing a faction war. It's nice. Anyway, I have stalled for about as long as I can stall. Why is there 1:30? What happened? Did someone win and not tell me? Llama just posted a cryptic code for a room. I don't know what's happening. 1 versus 1. I don't think we're supposed to... What is happening? What's going on? Llama, what is that? You can't just post code with no context. So you guys know what I'm looking at. I scroll down to see what we're doing. 1:10, Voins tells me he already started. That's fine. It's whatever. We didn't tell them to wait for us. And then 1:30, Lava just mysteriously drops this code, password 123, and it's for a 1v1 domination lobby.
what to do with that. Okay, there's a spectator slot now, so I'm just gonna go see who's in here. Wait, where? You want to sign up? It's in the Warhammer 2 server. I'll send Dactor that code while we wait. Dactor. Why can't I send it to you? Whatever, I'll just copy the link and invite him. Copy, go. Dactor just messaged you a day ago. There you are. Hey. Zep, who's in the chat, has been working on a bot for Vermin League. A lot. And he also put the bot in the Warhammer 2 multiplayer. So there's matchmaking for Warhammer 2 there. Mouth breathing at its finest. Come to our 2v2 lobby. It's called 2v2. I will if I need to buy more time, Kiara, but I'm confused what's happening here because Llama is one of the people. So, like, Llama is versus Voins and Lord Lever with Infidel Castro. If they've advanced, they haven't told anybody? And now I'm in a lobby with just Llama, and I don't know what's going on. Alright. Queden's talking to him, so I think Queden's getting to the bottom of this. Oh, I have a private message from Dactor that I won't read on stream, because that would be rude. Suck my balls, you are a shit streamer, a shit caster, and I don't like you. Thanks, Dactor. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Feels good. Thanks. I'm crying a lot. You may want to look into how Ent did the timeout thing if I want to implement it. My naive idea for it failed spectacularly. We can just ask him. And said I could ask him for any stuff about bots and whatever. Did the bot timeout thingy for Ent bot. Based. What's based? What's happening? I'm scared. Oh, based Dactor? Yeah. Dactor's pretty based. Dactor was talking to me earlier about something that I won't go into too much, but I hate when, like, mods of a server take shit personally and then, like, try and use mod power to, like, punish you for, like, personal shit. It just sucks. Because I've had that happen to me too, where someone took issue with me specifically and, like, banned me from a server. And it's like, yeah, but, like, you and I are having an issue as people. I was not doing anything against the server rules. You shouldn't kick me out. And then when I joined back, they were, like, going to insta-ban me again. And I had to get a different admin to be like, can you tell this guy to, like, calm the fuck down? Because this was a long time ago, but I had a shit take in Warhammer 2. And, like, now that I'm a better player, I know it was a shit take. But I was talking about, like, how... Oh, what was the take? I can't remember the take exactly right now, but it was something like, Zales are actually good in melee, and here's why. And this person was like, that's not true at all. I'm like, have you tried it? And he's like, I don't need to. I'm like, well, if you can't try it, how, you know, if you're not going to try it, what's even the point? We were arguing back and forth about, like, this meta stuff. But I didn't disobey any rules. This person was like, I'm done with you, and bans me from the server. And I'm like, yeah, but fuck you, though. I didn't break any rules. You just don't like me. And I hate that shit. You could get in trouble for showing the IE beta. What IE beta? There's no IE beta. In the screen I showed you from the Total War content creator thing,
like, the reason I showed you that is because we haven't been told anything in so fucking long that there's no information for you to glean. It's just us talking to each other about what CA could have possibly meant with that cryptic-ass thing. And the cryptic-ass thing was on their Twitter. It was public. I showed you literally nothing because I've been told literally nothing. I have no secret information. They crashed, they're gonna rehost. I assume the factions from 2 aren't in there normally? In where? No, Cyrus, no. Because all that was is if you go to... I need a spellcaster. If you go to a spellcaster and you right-click, you can see all the old lores, but if you go over to the units, you can see all the old units too. This is live right now. I have no mods, I have no special access. Yeah. Thank you for your concern, though. You're always looking out for me. Jeremy's not here, is he? Anybody watching Rise of a Shield Hero or just me? Jeremy told me about it. It's really great. Typical Discord mod. Oh. My thing? No Cane, No Gain. My thing was in... was it a Koi's Discord? I think it was a Koi's Discord. I think. Or Zerkovich's. Mine was in a Koi's or Zerkovich's. But it was a while ago. Like, when did I join the game? Because it was when I joined the multiplayer scene. I was talking about this stuff. So what was the first DLC I joined with? Giselles were new, so it was Icket Claw's DLC. So right on the time of Icket Claw's DLC, and Giselles were new, and we were talking about them. I thought for some reason it was something about Giselles. It wasn't that melee take I gave you, because that's shit take. I was just making a joke to get the point across to move on with the story. But it was some take about Giselles. Was it that they could defend themselves from cavalry because they would shoot it enough that it would break? But that's just not how things play out ever. I don't know. But yeah, it was either Zerkovich's or Koi's. Because I get in legitimate trouble on Turin's server, and I've since calmed down a little bit, but I get in trouble on Turin's server because I swear a lot casually. And some people don't like that. Which I should work on, but I have not. Queden's messaging me about some stuff. Where can I get mod power so I can abuse it in your server? In my server, only the Packmasters have mod stuff, and they just help me with tournament stuff. I've told my Packmasters, like, mostly to leave things alone, because I'm the type of person that likes relatively to let people, like, swear and, like, say whatever they want to say, within reason, obviously. But I don't try to make it too family-friendly of a server. And if people want to fight, I usually am like, as long as they're keeping it civil. If they're having a disagreement, they're having a disagreement. There are some over-moderated Discords where, like, it feels like if anybody has a disagreement at all, mods are all over them. And, like, no fighting allowed. I'm like, it's part of being social. Like, they're just going to take it to DMs. At least when it's not in DMs, you can make sure that nothing, like, harassment is going on. I don't know. So, yeah, I've explicitly told my Packmasters, unless it's racist or homophobic or something, just let it go. So, we don't really have mods. It's more of a, just don't be a dick. Like, we have one rule, just don't be a dick. The Vermin League, it's like, there's rules, but if you break the rules, you and your opponent figure it out. If you can't figure it out, just draw. I'm not dealing with it. Alright. I'm going to ask Queden what we're doing here. Sorry, I'm messaging Queden about what the hell's going on. I've been in a lot recently. There's a lot of shit posts without moderation getting involved, so I wouldn't call it sensitive at all. Classic, just don't be a dick. Rule out too often ignored. They can get personal. If you really want to run wild, just go to Lotus Moon server. Yeah, I remember Jay Phoenix was telling me a lot about Lotus Moon. He's a wild dude. Batman becomes a Discord mod. Oh, I've seen that one. That one's pretty good. I haven't seen this other one. Risking it. Oh god, it's 6 minutes long. I'll have to watch this later, Cyrus. Anyway. As for the screen blocker, they should be using same armies, because apparently they crashed in the middle of their game. Oh, we lost Llama. I'm wondering if there's a different game I need to be joining. I'm guessing it might be... Sassy. I love that name. Your stepsister is my uncle. I just want to know what that's about. What is this weeb shit? Why am I not allowed to like anime? Huh? Huh? Answer me that. Mr. Teufel, it's good. I just got done promoting your I just got done promoting your Warhammer 2 faction war thing. Mr. Teufel, if you have not voted yet, I have a proposition for you, monsieur. If we go over here. In my Discord, if you go to the Filthy Rat Den poll tournaments, there's been some conversation since then, but there was a ping to vote on what tournament we're doing this weekend, Tuesday. Warhammer 2 Standard or Gladiator, Warhammer 3 Gladiator, No More Heroes. Currently, my Discord is trolling and will not allow me to get a real vote. So if you want to go in there and maybe help break the fucking tie, that'd be cool. Or don't. Up to you. We'll go back to this one, so we don't need the scoreboard if we're just doing a best of one. And if Fidel Castro is here, Llama left the other lobby, so I presume people are coming here. Presume. Hope. It's way too short to be a light novel. It's just a YouTube video I got sent. Both options sound appealing. We'll see. We have Infidel Castro and Llama, so we're waiting on Voins and another name I haven't seen for a very long time, but who was it? Lord Lever. Oh yeah, that guy was nice. Memeing risks Warhammer 3 with no heroes winning, which just sounds boring. That's fair. I just know the single entity spam is pretty toxic, so I thought maybe the no more heroes thing would like... Because if you can't take a Patriarch, you either have to take a Sultan or a Caster, but you can't take both, so people probably take a Caster and not just take healing Kislev blobs. Cathay wouldn't have as good of Winds of Magic regen, so it could be tough for them. Cyrus pinging me that we have a winner now. In the moment, he voted for Warhammer 2 Gladiator to win, and then everybody tied it back up. I can't just pick a moment in time, sir. I have to wait for the vote to be done. Okay, we have this best of one, then we have a best of 3 finals. Queden already said that if they crash again, because apparently they crashed last time, if they crash again, whoever crashes loses. Time to DDoS. Maybe we should all just force No Hero Warhammer 3 then not sign up. Dude, I've complained about it before.
But it is so funny when people were saying, and this shit just happens. Like, we've had Gladiator just since then, it's been fine. People are like, Gladiator mode sounds tight. Gladiator's great. Gladiator's a really fun event. And I'm like, okay. And then people vote for it. And they're like, yeah, host one. And I hosted it. There was 3 in a row towards the end of Warhammer 2 and the start of Warhammer 3. There were 3 Gladiator events in a row where literally 0 people signed up. And I had to awkwardly announce that I'm like, stream's canceled today. I have no sign up. Sorry. And that shit was so tilting. Because then whenever people would say, like, host of the Gladiator, that was shit. I'm like, are you going to come? Is anybody going to show up? Because I'm not here to look like an asshole. And just sit on stream with no one and twiddle my fingers. Ah, yes. Gladiator mode. Cathay could do the Meow Blob unrestricted. Oh, that would be true. Meow, 2 Terracotta Sentinels, 2 compasses. Warhammer 2 Standard coming out to a huge lead. 8-6-11-8. You really liked the last Gladiator stream? I love Gladiator. It's one of my favorite modes. Does challenge require anything besides an email? Challenge, I think it just requires an email, but Gladiator is mostly on my Gladiator is just on my Discord. I just post like, hey, we're doing Gladiator today. Comment below if you want to be in, and then I add your name manually. It's not a challenge thing. Gladiator's fun. The Mighty Bobman. Zep did sign up, the only one he knew about. You can hear the sanity fraying in real time. Real Human Being is back. It has been a very long time. How are you, my dude? How are you? You good? What have you been up to? Can you provide me with your exact location and date of birth and social security number? Just to prove it's you. Unrelated. Alrighty, we are in, and it looks like the ogres are the single entities and Kislev is not. Either that or we have cheating afoot. Warhammer 2 Gladiator, let's go. It's Ralliant. The poll's going up and down. This is the type of exciting play-by-play gameplay we need, is watching a poll. Gladiator, what's that? In case you didn't know what Gladiator is, it's King of the Hill, but the King on the Hill gets more money than the Challenger. And he builds an army. And that's his army. His army is set, and he cannot change it after he sets it. And then everybody who fights him, if you shatter a unit or kill it entirely, he has to cut it from the build and then use the money elsewhere in his build, but he can't get any more units. So it's like, if you kill a spearman for the Empire, they have 375 gold that they could maybe get. Oh, well, my Bright Wizard has Burning Head and Fireball, but I guess since I have the money, I'll give him Flaming Sword of Ruin, and I'll give him a Pegasus instead of a horse. Okay, there's the 375 gold. Great. Next match, you lose a swordsman and 2 huntsmen or something. Well, now I have like 1,300 gold. Gold chevron out some of our units, get that caster literally all of their spells, maybe give Volkmar the Grim some of the stuff he normally doesn't take. Okay, cool, I spent the money again. Next game, you lose 2 Empire Knights. Great, I have 1,600 gold to spend. More gold chevrons, and it's like your army gets smaller and smaller, but more and more elite, and it's just how long you can last. Yeah. But I baited 2 people, so worth it. Somebody ban this man. Somebody get him out of here. No jokes are allowed at my expense. End of the fully decked out Malekith? Yeah. Are undead allowed to at least replenish zombies and skeletons? Is the lore accurate? We did not allow that. We did not. They also have summons that can usually do it, but I don't know. People didn't usually take vampire accounts. Because the problem with... not a problem, I guess, but like one of the other things about gladiators, you have to build an army that can fight anybody. Because after the first guy goes in blind, to be fair. But after the first guy, everybody knows what your build is. So... Actually, even the first guy.
After you do your picks for the first game, it's like you build your build, and then I show it on stream. There's no screen blocker because there's no reason to. I show the build on stream. The other person can build based on your build, but you have so much more money that if you have a balanced build, you should be fine. And that kind of prevents like all-in cheese. Some people are worried about like, oh, but what if like high elves just go with like 7 single entities and then a couple spearmen? It's like, all right, but then their opponents are just going to pick like dwarves or wood elves and go all archers, and in one game insta kill 2 dragons, and in the next game insta kill 2 more dragons, and you're out of an army pretty soon. Like, so if you go all in on something, it's pretty easy to just kill you. Righty. For Voins and Lord Lever, looks like we have the ogres are the single entities. We have a Naldar scrap launcher, a Stonehorn with the harpoon launcher that is not a hunter, and we have a hunter, and then Slaughtermaster of the Great Maw. They are paired with Cathay, who has Miao Ying for some healing and a big scary lord, Jade Warriors Halberds, Jade Warrior Crossmen, 1 cannon, and the Dune Dragons. What's the difference in funding, by the way? It's like 5,000 plus gold for the Gladiator, so it's a significant amount of money. But the opponents have several advantages, and also they're not supposed to win in one shot. It's supposed to take multiple shots. Dwarves be like slayers with organ guns. Yeah. Also, that is true. Zep pointed out that it's kind of fun in the game mode where it's like you have to shatter or kill something. So if you just route it off the map, it's not good enough. So there's kind of an extra strategy to the game of like trying to let your opponents rally if you can't fully kill them or shatter them. It's like, no, rally quick. I need to route you more times and shatter you. Anyway, I digress. For the Kislev and Nurgle pairing of Llama and Infidel Castro. Kislev is the army. It looks like we have the Tsarina. We have some Zarguard, Streltsy, 2 Ice Guard up top with swords, and then 2 heavy war sleds. Llama dropped from the game. We have 2 Soul Grinders and Beast of Nurgle plus an Exalted Grand Cleveland. But I think we're probably just going to have to advance the CB guys because this has taken too long. Yeah. I'm playing whack-a-mole with someone in the reactions to try and keep something up. Ah, it's tied at 10, 10, 10, 9. No! Okay. So it appears... Yeah, it appears Llama's internet connection or his computer or whatever is just too unstable for this game. And we're unfortunately just going to have to move on because they've been trying to play this game for 40 minutes now, and we unfortunately just have to move on. Like, Llama's a friend of the channel. He's always supported me and doing all this stuff. I'm not trying to be a dick to him, but, like, we have to keep moving at some point. The last game we saw was over half an hour ago. We have shit to do today. All right. Host battle. 2v2 SE finals. I'm hosting it. Base Discord doing a bit of trolling. What happens if the Lord is killed off but the Gladiator wins? Then you have to replace him with the cheapest Lord possible. And that's that. But it does kind of promote like not just Lord sniping. Because Lord sniping can be a little uninteresting. At VM, not Alfarius. At VM, Freeman, I think was his... Freeman was his helper, right? Freeman. And then Voins and Lord Lloyd... Void... You got it. All right, now I need to actually go to the scoreboard one. I need to get an army blocker.
Sorry about the technical difficulties. Sorry. We are doing our best. But I think we can all agree, blame domination mode, right? Right? It's domination mode's fault. Technical difficulties never happen in land battles. I guess they place the basic melee lord without anything high in the corner of the map. They can use it, but it is a basic melee lord, yes. Yeah. Alright, everybody's here. I gotta set the map. I gave them one extra slot so they could shift around. Because currently we have mixed teams. Map's set. Everything's set. And Queden has not messaged me with the games 2 and 3 picks for Voins and Lord Lever, so I will not announce Alfarius and Freeman's picks for 2 and 3. Game 1 is going to be Cathay and Zinch. These are, I know it's been a while, so in case you forgot, the VM squad beat Rinless and I with Cathay and Zinch. In that game, they did do the Cathay War Balloon spam, with Zinch having the real army. And Voins and Lord Lever had Kislev and Ogre Kingdoms. We have not seen them on stream yet today, but in that game load-up that we had that didn't finish, it did look like Ogre Kingdoms was the single entity, so we'll see if they stick with that. Make a place for spectator, please. Who? Why do we have another one? Six people in this game from all across the planet might get really laggy. What's going on with that? Crazy Russian streamer. If it's laggy, he will have to leave. But okay. Okay, we'll see how this goes. No other spectators? Oh, okay, cool. I got it. Yeah, I got it, Queden. The last game that got to be cast was cast in English and Chinese. The later was weird experiences to watch. Hey, Victor Kovacs. Warhammer 3 needs general bodyguards. Corning campaign literally has that. Those spawnable armies. It generates 100 models of units. Bloodletters. The what? Alright. Okay. Sounds good. The other spectator was Comer. We love Comer dinner. Should I put Mountain Bay Bannerlord? It got a new beta patch. Seems pretty good. I have not played Mountain Blade Bannerlord since it first came out in beta. I have not kept up on it at all. Have there been any changes? I know I used to play as, I think it was Vlandia, the Bretonia, pretty much. I don't know. They were kind of fun. My king was a shitter, though, as I guess all Mountain Blades always end up being. That. Like, I would do all the work, and my king would give the castle or whatever to some dumbass, and then whenever else we get in a war, it's like, hey, I'm out here sieging real cities and doing stuff. What are we doing? And it's like, time for their banquet. What? Why? All of our armies must attend. Sir, they're literally taking our city right now. All armies attend. And then all of them go, oh, a banquet. Oh, and they ride off. We lose another city or some shit like that. And then I'm like, okay, rally up. And I get everybody to follow me. We're going to go siege a city. And we're like, great. And then we start sieging the city for like 2 seconds. Then all of them go, we're out of food. We're leaving. And I'm like, why didn't you bring any food? I don't know. I just didn't think my army had to eat. And they leave. But then the enemy AI seems to have their shit together. Like the enemy AI is always working really well. And whatever faction I'm on is just a bunch of dumbasses. It's like, you. VN, not Alfarius, or Free Alfarius. I like that. Free Alfarius. There's one here. And then on the other side we have the CB lads. CB Voins Lever. Or Lord Voins. I like Lord Voins. And then they do not have a point. Cool. Okay, I have everybody's picks. So I can finally talk about them. Desert people were nice. Yeah, they were neat. Played Vikings. The update is good, but without concrete mod support is boring after 100 years. Different beta patches. Banner alerts still good. Yeah, I guess progressively dumber as you treaty with them unless they're wood elves. That's in Warhammer, you silly. Something you played a lot recently. At least the Vikings didn't do banquets. My largest enemy declared war and weakest factions who didn't seem to know we were already at war. Britannia is cooler? Fuck no. Britannia's the worst. What? Britannia's the worst. No. Wrong take. Plus the chance of lagging is better avoided. True. The Desert Boys are pretty cool. You like Britannia? Oh, what's with all the Britannia sympathizers in chat? They're just filthy peasants with clubs. Oh, filthy peasants with clubs. Very cool. Very interactive. Oh, we love the fucking Britannia. No. All of you are the worst. I'm ending this stream forever. Anyway. The picks are for game 2. Alfarius and Freeman have Kislev and Ogre Kingdoms versus Lord Lever and Voins' Khorne and Slanesh. And then round 3, if we get to it, it will be the VM lads Nurgles and Khorne versus Kislev and Tzeentch. Ooh, VM does not want this to go to game 3. Khorne and Nurgle are going to lose so hard to Tzeentch and Kislev, it feels like. Like, they're just going to get blown out of the water, would be my guess. Round 2, Khorne and Slanesh versus Kislev and Ogres. That also seems pretty good for Slanesh. I think Voins and Lord Lever have some pretty serious pick advantages in games 2 and 3. I think the Empire is cringe. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Empires either, to be fair. Britannia just loots random villages. It's horrible. Then Valandia sucks. Valandia is great because you can pretend to be a Bretonnian knight the whole time. The knight. You wouldn't expect it to be a big part of the game. Yeah, I also played when I was playing Mountain Blade Warband. I played a lot of the Rhodoks. And I liked Swadia. I liked Swadia's units, but Swadia's position on the map was terrible, and they always got, like, insta-deleted unless you carried them. But I liked the Rhodoks, because green's my favorite color, and I liked the Rhodoks. I liked to spam their crossbowmen. It was pretty fun. Valandia has butter, though. Can't go wrong with butter. Valandia has knights, which is badass. Why do you want to be French? You have a soul, right? Nope. Fucking nope. Ugh, stretch. God damn. I'm gonna go bother Grace. BB. We had some technical difficulties. We're just starting on finals now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get ready and then head out.
Okay. You gonna go say hi to Madeline? That's good.
Yeah,
love
like
that.
kind of the same response that she was like, it probably would be good to go. And I was like, shoot. Maybe feel a little bit better about the COVID thing, so.
That's good. Can I use that room? That spot is the black hole of your phone.
I usually end up finding it. Hey! Stinker! Let me see what it feels like outside. I don't know that she liked that.
Probably not.
Did you like that?
I'm back. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. I came back and they're already starting. Let's do this. Blocker, go away. Where's chat? The game just feels barren after 2 years of EA. It doesn't have any character to it. Warband is all about Swadia and nothing better than the Butter Lord. Explains you being a furry. I love the Rodox. The line of crossmen on top of a mountain behind a spear line destroying three armies. Armies 3 times your size. Yeah, the Rodox were great. Which helps Dread Spears get 0 Cane Worshippers, my boy. Attacking a Rodox settlement is even more brutal. Crossbows are chats, go to melee and win. Archers are weak, get destroyed by even bandits. I've made the decision to download the new beta patch and we'll be playing Bannerlord. Alright, Rinless. Fucking get it. You're entering the finals, Venge, which out of the 7 games in this entire tournament are 3 of them. So you entered at the halfway point. Alright, we're entering our first game. Let's do this. Also, let's hope that the army build phase aren't 35 years next time. We have Kairos Meme Weaver. So Tzeentch is going to be the army yet again. Spawn, Blue Horrors, we have some Doom Knights, we have some Screamers to defend the Air Force of Cathay. 4 Compasses, including 2 Astromancers. We have a Dragon-Blooded Shugi Lord of Yang with the Shugi spells. And we have 1 Sky Lantern. On the other side, it does look like Ogres are yet again our individual things. We have the Nobbler Scrap Launcher, a Stonehorn with a Harpoon Launcher that's not a Hunter. We have a Hunter. Then we have another Nobbler Scrap Launcher and a Slaughtermaster of the Great Maw. We have Miao Ying for the Cathay Force to provide some healing with our only single entity. And then Jade Warriors, Celestial Dragon Crossbowmen, and Jade Warriors across the front line as well. Taking a break from building my chicken coop. Aw, I want a chicken coop. Don't even wear helmets like the betas for the nations. That looks toxic as fuck. Renless and I lost to it. Yeah. If I maintain that if Slaanesh was better in melee with their single entities, we would have won that because it took them forever to kill these stupid compasses with a 20-hole melee defense, and Kairos Fateweaver's 20-hole melee defense, and the Astromancer's 20-hole melee defense. But don't worry, every time I attacked Kairos and them, it was miss, or not swing at all, and it was great. It was great. That Slaanesh is so good at punishing single entities with low stats. They're so good at it. Fucking Slaanesh, pieces of shit. They are fun, though. The Botanian Fion's best archers in the game with massive fucking broadsword. Botania sucks. I don't know how many times we have to have this conversation, but Botania sucks. Botania sucks utter trash is stupid. Boring. Alright, we'll put a poll out. Hatched 2 yesterday, still 8 eggs to go, and got 4 that are 5 days old. That's nice. Get the chickens. You just having them for fun, or are you starting to get your own eggs for your own egg consumption needs? Nobody vote? Oh, we already have some votes, real human being. Oh, we already have votes. And strangely, nobody's voting in favor of Botania. That's weird. That is so strange that nobody would vote for Botania. It's almost like it's a bad faction that nobody likes. Why don't you just vote for it, real human being, to counteract all the negative votes? Because you can't, because democracy is winning, sir. Llama is saying sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Just more pets. More pets, Venge. Real human beings just muting. No gain, no gain. Alright. Armies are positioning. Looks like the stone horns with harpoon launchers and some of the scrap launchers are trying to get a little bit of poke off, but it's not going their way just yet. If someone queue for a long time, it kicks out. I'm just thinking, what can this army do to really punish these astromancers? Because they're single entities. The ogres are not really that good at melee. There's a lot of poke, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get through 6,000 health of astromancer quickly at all. Vlandia's last on that list? Ridless! Ridless! Incorrect, sir. Vlandia's the best. Oh, we will have words. Anyway, for now we have a Sky Lantern up in the sky. It is going to get poked by these harpoons that you can see will do a massive amount of damage to the Sky Lanterns, so they're going to have to be careful about that. And meanwhile, the Nobbler Scrap Launcher somehow misses a field of blue horrors of Tzeentch. Don't really know how that worked. And a quick net is coming in onto Miao Ying at point-blank range. Bang Stick is going to go wide because the blue horrors were just turning at that exact moment. And the other blue horrors, point-blank shooting this character, though she is, you know, a foot character, so it's not really going to do that much. Kairos dives in with his pathetic-ass melee stats, and he does literally no damage because he's bad at melee. And a bad character. And a bad lord, and anybody who loses to Kairos Fate Weaver is bad. I'm okay. Inticity is messaging me, and I don't have time to deal with that right now. What is this? Ooh, that's a free spell. A free spell is coming in from one of the many Cathay sources of free spells. That was a pretty good cast for being predictive. Hits a Jade Warrior. It arced a little bit, but it was going to hit like both of them with some splash damage anyway, so that's pretty nice. And blue team's doing well so far. They're up about 2-1 in damage if you total it between them. Cathay is carrying one side, ogres are carrying the other. I agree. When I play Botania, I go infantry, full skirmishers, and Fionas. So much firepower, nothing comes near. More and more free comets are coming in, and CA is really good at making decisions about those bound spells. While it did make compasses good, it also made them, you know, too good. Whoops. All these infantry are getting deleted. But, to be fair, it also looks like the red team is coming back in some of the damage value now that we've gotten into melee combat. Jade Lancers, Longbow Riders are doing okay, and Miao Ying is up in the sky helping as well. I don't know, like, a part of me thinks that this is some bullshit. I wonder if those bound spells even count towards the gold damage value. I'll have to watch a little closely, because it feels like a lot more red units have been trashed on than blue units. We'll have to see. Doom Knights of Tzeentch are fighting Jade Lancers, and they are getting some buffs. Might of Heaven and Earth upgraded and a regrowth. Wow, throwing a lot into these guys to win the air fight. And they did, which is fine. Actually, those are Jade Lancers, so I don't even long this. Okay, that seems like an overcommitment to kill that stuff. Miao Ying is bodying Kairos Fate Weaver in the sky, and he's going to start to run away. And the Longma Lord is just trying to get out of here. It looks like she's been consistently poked down by this Stonehorn with the harpoon launcher. Those are brutal if you ignore them for too long. Longma Riders will catch the first of the balloons and insta-kill it because they're not Furies, and for some reason Furies suck at this, but Longma Riders are incredible at killing balloons. Never mind, they're just going to T-pose on them. Okay. Hazel Baze is hanging out with me now because her mom's going to an art fair. Only thing I know doesn't count towards the damage value is Ancient Corn Army abilities. Yeah. Being able to have 4 compasses because of the heroes is dumb. Even in Warhammer 2, you can only have 4 Ancient Stegodons because they're limited as a rare SE. Yeah. Miao Ying is going to take out one of the compasses, and this combination has a way better time dealing with all these lanterns than what Rinless and I had. You can see they have powerful air single entities, and they have a lot of shooting on the ground, so compasses aren't nearly as invincible. That being said, blue team does hold the center point. They hold their own special little point. And they're doing okay. Tzeentch is definitely better at domination mode than... well, I guess they're about the same as the Ogres. So both sides have Cathay to hold them back. Oh, wait, that's what I meant. Tzeentch is better at domination mode than Cathay, and Cathay has the real army. And the real army of Cathay might hold back Cathay and the Ogres. Well, the Ogres have their single entities, but the Ogres are good in domination mode because of their general roster. Like, the basic Ogres have really good capture rate, and they're very fast. Screamers are fighting Miao Ying. Looks like even more Screamers are summoned to really try and peel her off, and the blue Shugi Lord is being kept barely alive by VM's Not Alfarius. She's not routing, even though she is standing there right next to some Jade Lancers without fear. Looks like Tzeentch is just pouring more and more units onto the point to really keep it in their capture weight, while the Ogres are trying to break that, but they have only single entities that don't have nearly as much to do. And I struggle to see red coming back from this. The damage values are quite even at this point, but they just look more beat up. I don't know. Blue feels like they have more going on. Kairos is going to regrowth himself as he runs in to try and fight Miao Ying in melee combat along with the Screamers. That'll go okay for him, but his charge bonus is also abysmally terrible. Because that's how a Tzeentch Lord should be. You shouldn't be good in melee. I'm looking at you, Exalted Lord of Change, you piece of shit. But also Kairos is strangely tanky because of his model. But whatever, you should be like a really good spellcaster and support unit, not... Angie. Screamers are isolating Miao Ying. She might be killed here. Maybe she's actually just going to path out. She'll be okay. If she can get back on the ground, maybe get some healing. Ogres, are they going to Troll Guts her? Or are they going to leave her to her fate and let her heal herself? I don't know. Their Stonehorn with the Harpoon Launcher is also looking pretty beat up. Blue still has a very, very good Stranglehold on the middle point. Not a lot of stuff out here to capture it. And the Dune Dragons are thinking about coming into the fight. Their 28 speed means they'll get here when they feel like it. For now, they're going to body this War Compass. War Compasses do die if you stick them in literally the most elite halberds in the game and then go. But will it get its vengeance on them instantaneously? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it canceled its own cast. I don't know if it's going to get the cast up before it dies. Oh, no! Bah! That was pretty good. Good for you, little War Compass. Red team is making a bold play to go take the blue team's pit location. Usually that is tough to do, but with 3 cavalry... Are those all peasant horsemen? Alright, that's not going to fucking work. Blue horrors could beat all these peasant horsemen. Sure, there's some Jade Lancers, but they'll get there too late. I like the idea if those weren't peasant horsemen, but you could say they both already got fucking routed, and these Jade Lancers aren't going to go anywhere. Nurgles doesn't count either, Renless, but then again, it never deals damage. You know what's funny? I was listening to the Lore Master talk about the fact that Kairos is in fact the weakest of the Greater Demons, but he's actually the boss. Yeah. Nurgle's Glorious Rod is so disappointing. It really is. All of Nurgle's abilities are disappointing, and I have a video coming out about it soon. Hooray! Essentially, they don't spread consistently, and it's annoying. It's very annoying. He's the weakest in terms of fighting prowess because he's trouble seeing the presence. He's physically impaired, doing have to thrown to the Week of Eternity, but he's even weaker in comparison to the other Lords of Change. Not in this game. Strongest halberd unit currently in the game. That is actually true. That is actually true. Miao Ying is now healing capped after probably healing herself and getting some Ogre healing. And a quick Talons of Night is going to kill this entire Forsaken of Tzeentch unit. Pretty good cast. Pretty good cast. Jade Lancers are all losing. There's one blue horror held off like 4 things with some support, but it's very funny that that's technically a ranged unit. Blue horror is killing some stuff, and I really think Avoyns and Lord Labor are in trouble this game. I don't fully see how they're going to come back in it. Upside for them is I did predict that they will win the next 2 based off of the factions they have picked. I think they have a pretty significant advantage, so we'll see. I mean, there's always upset potential, but I don't think they are in that much trouble. Huh. He's still one of the top strongest, but he's at the top. The Star Chamber Guardians are true halberds. They don't seem like halberds. Though they are. I know they are. How's this thing going? Britannia, out of 9 votes, no one voted that Britannia was any good. Get fucked, Britannia. Ogres actually did take the central point. I don't think they could, but they did overpower 2 wounded-ass infantry units. So go them, go. Tzeentch is getting massive reinforcements to come in, though. And we'll probably take this point back. Do they even need to? 1,200 needed, and the other side needs 2,400. I think the double cap could win the red team if they can keep the double cap for literally the rest of the game. Without any doubt whatsoever in melee. Yeah, my brain was telling me that the Exalted Bloodletters ROR was halberds for some reason. I don't know why. Don't just let it happen. But they would definitely be better. You wanted to start watching Rise of the Shield Hero. I did watch Rise of the Shield Hero. I'm on episode like 5. Why? What's that in relation to, Cyrus? What are you talking about? What's going on here? Cathay and Tzeentch are getting shot off this central point pretty effectively. Jade Warrior Crossmen are lining up, shooting out. Okay, is Red gonna make a massive comeback somehow? Oh god, the Bloody Wraith of Jet Guard are the most pathetic ROR in the game. They really are. Zap. Zap. Boop. There's that. I wonder how the Vampire Coast will do in domination mode. My brain tells me they will be fucking terrible. But I don't know. I don't know. Ogres and Cathay piling more in. Are these guys in the square? No. An elite pro gamer move would be to move these guys up just a little bit. So they're like here. And then they're touching the point and provide some capture weight. Also, separating them in general will be good so they don't get 2 for 1 to buy that sky junk. But okay, Red Cathay's Red Cathay. Actually, yes, there's 2 Cathays. That makes sense. Red Cathay and Ogres are making a pretty decent comeback here. I thought it was all over. And then it seems like Tzeentch just ran out of gas. Like, Tzeentch has not been spawning nearly as much shit as Cathay and the Ogres have. They've just been pouring in over and over again. And Blue's struggling. I think it was front-loaded because of all those free spells, and then after that they've been having a bit of a hard time. Ooh! This might be juice. Is it a meteor? Please let it be a meteor. Oh, that's a meteor. Let's fucking go! Oh, you hate to see it. It didn't do as much damage as I would have thought, but still a lot. Oh, you hate to see it. On the bottom side of the tier list, they have a 45%. Depth guards suck, to be honest. With this flying ranged and magic meta, they will die before anything happens. Just have them reach into melee. Doesn't make them good. Yes. Vampire Code's gonna pop off in domination? I disagree if summons don't count towards capture weight, like Rinless told me earlier. The Tithe is the 4th highest AP each found game. They're great for 200 gold. They can be okay. You half mentioned a while ago, now I'm curious. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, I recommend it's a nice isekai. Yeah, I've been enjoying the Rise of the Shield Hero. I have a rant I could go at. Yep, I have a rant. I'm prepared for our next build phase. I always need filler for the build phases, but I got one here. Anyway. Dune Dragon sitting there. Pew, 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 lightning. Queen Bessie gonna be good? Nope, trash. 1 or 2 fireballs, dead Bessie. 1 blue fire, dead. Coming down to the wire, I don't know if Cathay and Zinch are going to be able to capture this central point, and if they don't, I don't know what the score is. I'm not doing the math as it keeps changing in real time, but I swore they were going to be up by like 5. Ooh, another predictive shot. Does it work? Is the blue sniper at it again for Not Alfarius? Yeah, got a good hit. Good job, Not Alfarius. It is so close. Oh shit! Blue takes the middle point. That's it. GG. Oh god, that was getting close, but it's over now. It's all ogre now, Captain. They really dragged it back. 5,000 to 4,800. Nice job. Nice job. Good isekai isn't a real sentence. Hey. Hey. How dare you? Game's over, yeah. That got close. That got close. I thought it was over in favor of the people who eventually won, like a long time ago, and then it got scary, but they did eventually win. So that goes to VM. And then Itza. Battle for Itza. And this is where I think it gets tough for VM. I think there's a real chance the CB boys reverse sweep this thing. Because their picks are really good into the other. What we needed was some giants. We did need some giants, it's true. I see no issue with giants. Definitely not. Great unit. Always have been. So Death of a Shield Hero. Has anybody seen it? Has anybody... I mean, not Death of a Shield Hero. Rise of the Shield Hero. Has anybody seen it? Because I don't want to spoil anything. But I almost couldn't watch it. Almost. And it ended up being pretty good. And I'm enjoying it a lot. And it's good. So it's good. It's a good show. You should watch it. But I was almost out of there. Almost. Because there was an episode, like, there's a plot that bothered me. Where they wanted the main character to be the bad guy. Okay, you guys have. Okay, cool. Like season 1. Okay, so it doesn't sound like I'm spoiling anything for now. I'm only halfway through season 1. So if anything, you're going to spoil shit for me and not me for you. The point where I almost stopped watching, and then it got good, was the duel with the Spear Hero. I couldn't handle it because it just didn't make any sense to me. I know that the Shield Hero is supposed to be the bad guy. I know that's the mystery they're setting up, and I've actually had some friends spoil some stuff for me that he is set up to be the bad guy. The problem I have is even understanding what they want for the plot, I still need to believe how it's happening. And I was losing my absolute shit. Anime skips a lot of plot compared to the novel. Okay, good. Because, like, for anybody who doesn't know what the show is, the basic premise is this girl pairs up with the Shield Hero to help him as like a squire for a knighthood, right? To help him. And then she ends up robbing him blind and then accuses him of crimes. And then the entire kingdom turns against him overnight. That part was fine. But then to continue the narrative, they kept doing things that were bothering me. Were like, people would see shit happen with their own eyes and then be like, the Shield Hero is a bad guy. And I'm like, no, the thing in front of you just happened that you could see that would show you he's not a bad guy. And they're like, he's a bad guy. And that all culminated with the spear duel, where the Shield Hero is kicking the shit out of the Spear Hero. And the Spear Hero is a dickhead. He's beating the shit out of him in front of everybody. Everybody's watching this. It's not even a close fight. And then the mage on the sideline casts a spell to blow him away while the Shield Hero is down and not able to move. And the show presents it to you as it was subtle. It was hard to see. It was even one of the people who did notice it goes, it was hard to tell, but I think she cast a spell there. And then after he loses, the Shield Hero stands up and he's like, you guys saw that. They cheated. They cheated. And everyone in the audience is like, nope, didn't see anything. You lost. The Shield Hero is great. Everyone in the crowd.
agrees. Yeah. I'm getting there, Hank Cyrus. I'm getting there. That's fine. But everyone in the crowd agrees the spear hero is great, and he wasn't getting the shit kicked out of him. And there is no possible way that you could get a crowd to agree on something like that perfectly. But whatever. And then the heroes come down, and they're like, hey, I think I saw something. Now, the point I missed that enraged me is the spell that she used, that they said was subtle, was a giant blast of wind that sent the shield hero tumbling ass over head several times, and then he slams into the ground like 20 feet away. So that, what? How is that remotely subtle? He just all of a sudden, for no reason, went fucking flying, and the show is like, it was subtle. I'm like, but it wasn't subtle. These people have eyes. The other heroes have eyes. They're like, I have a deduction. I think she maybe possibly cheated. No fucking shit. His opponent just got picked up like a fucking marionette string and chucked across the battlefield. Yeah, I think there might have been something going on, you piece of shit. You dumpster fire. And it's like, that's what was getting me. It's like, I understand what they wanted out of me, but I thought it was executed poorly. And I'm like, no, I still have to... The ends don't justify the means for me in that way, or like, the journey is better than the destination is also like a saying. And for me, it feels like the show said, here's the destination, we're just gonna fucking get there. And I'm like, no, the journey has to be good too. So I just like couldn't believe that the characters were all like, I didn't see anything. And not even like lying, like it was definitely stupidity. Because, yeah, they want to see him suffer, Queden, that's fine. But like the spear hero, in his own monologue to you, the audience, says, what? I didn't cheat. And then when the other heroes say, yeah, dude, you cheated. It was hard to see, but you cheated. He turns around, he's like, did you cheat on my behalf? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, did you? Like, you saw it happen. It was the most obvious thing in the world, but the show was trying to tell me that it was subtle. And I'm like, a man flipping end over end for no fucking reason is not subtle. Like, how does this character not know that that happened? And it's not like lying. Like, there are characters that are lying, but there are characters who are also just like portrayed as being legitimately oblivious. And it bothered the shit out of me. I got through that arc, and then the show got really good. Like, the show got really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. But that specific episode, I was messaging Jeremy, who's a mod on this YouTube chat. I was messaging Jeremy that, like, dude, I don't know if I can watch this show. And he was like, just get through that episode. And I was like, okay. And then after that, it got way better. But that episode alone, I was like, this might be a bad show. I just had to, like, get through it. But yes, like, everyone in the chat saying they for plot reasons, they need to hate him. Yes, like, I agree that that is a thing. I just think it was poorly executed up until that point of, like, you know. There were some things that were done well. Like, the first episode, the plot was believable that, like, yeah, I see why people hate him because this lady tricked him into being the bad guy when he wasn't meant to be the bad guy. Yeah, I get that. And then episode 3, the setup is he walks in there with a slave, and they're like, you bought a slave? And he's like, slaves aren't illegal, and also no one will help me, and I'm a shield hero. I need someone to attack, so I had to buy a slave. Like, I understand those things, but I thought the specific duel with the spear hero was horrifically badly executed. That's all I was trying to say. And, like, because the other thing you could say about that is they want to hate the shield hero. That's fine, but I don't understand them all sucking the spear hero's dick after that, where they're like, you were so good at fighting. Oh, you're so incredible. It's like, this dude got bodied by your version of the devil. Because, like, again, I have been spoiled on that part. I know the shield hero, like, the religion itself hates the shield hero, and he doesn't know that yet. I've been spoiled on that aspect, but it's like, if you had like, imagine it actually is the devil. Like, imagine David versus Goliath, and Goliath has, like, the devil on his team, and David has an angel, and David just gets his ass handed to him repeatedly over and over and over again until an angel steps in and just wins the fight for him. Nobody afterwards would be like, David, you did it, you're so great. That you would kind of, like, you'd walk over to him and, like, worry about his injuries, but you wouldn't, like, be like, you did so great, all you did was get your ass handed to you, you're so cool. That's what I don't believe, is that, like, even this audience that's gonna hate the devil, wouldn't they all be awkward watching their hero get their ass kicked by the devil? Would they be like, ooh, better luck next time, Chief? Or wouldn't they be somber? I don't understand the reaction of, like, we fucking did it! We watched our hero get his ass kicked until we cheated! Yeah! America! That's what I don't get. Anyway, gotta catch up with chat now. I suffered the Ricks. People are saying it's gonna get really good after that. Didn't see anything. Must have been the wind. They already hate him. They want to see him suffer. Yeah. The explanation that the girl's father and the king and the Pope both hate him, so they accept the obvious cheating and corruption. That's true, but I'm just saying, like, the audience isn't reacting in a way that I find believable, even if they're in on it. Like, that's the thing. Even if they're in on it, I just don't get it. What do you mean the crown won't agree? If I'm in front of Mr. Stalin, he says nothing happened, even though he just shot a person, no one will say anything. Yeah, I hope my later explanation got you on board with that, Simon, because, like, I don't believe... Yeah, you can't see the wind blowing, Kuhn, but you can see the guy flip end over end. Just nominal, sometimes the internet is replicated. Watch for how horrible it sounds. Might be interested, don't really watch anime all that often. Yeah, that episode is a hate watch, and the rest of the show is good. The rest of that episode is good. But, yeah. It's like... So for it to be believable for me, Simon, talking about, like, what the hell is going on with that, it'd be like the entire audience was game to hate the shield hero. I get that. But I don't believe the entire audience having the same reaction, because there's no way that the king coached them to be like, all right, we're all going to cheer for the spear hero after he wins his victory against the devil. Yep, okay, got it, everybody's got it, got it. And then watching your hero get his ass kicked, no one hesitated and was like, oh, uncomfortable. They just all were like, immediately same reaction. Just wait until the next time the shield gets fucked over like that? Oh, I'm sure. It's like, for the plot, it's fine. Queden, before you get mad at me, I am messaging the players and saying about 1 more minute on builds. I'm on top of it. But, like, I just want it to be well executed. I'm not against the concept of the plot. It's just, it needs to be, like, believable what occurs. If that makes sense. Like, the race, to go on the exact opposite side of the spectrum, the race was brilliantly handled. Where the shield hero was racing the spear hero later for, like, ownership of this town, and the spear hero cheated a lot, but, like, the spear hero knew the cheating was happening, and he didn't, like, get confused afterwards, like, wait, you cheated on my behalf? It's like, you saw it happen. This time he wasn't, for some reason, oblivious of the obvious. He was like, you discovered my cheating. And, like, all that shit. That was good. That was fine. The Queen's Guard were there. And then when presented with the evidence, the audience was like, oh, the shield hero, the spear hero cheated. That's kind of fucked. But they didn't, like, immediately rise up in some glorious revolution against the spear hero. They just reacted like fucking human beings and were like, oh, you cheated. That's kind of fucked up, but I don't know what to say because he's a noble, so I'm going to kind of shuffle for a second and not know what to do with my body. Like, that's a believable reaction, not like, he got his ass kicked, yay! Yeah. So that race was handled really well. The duel, I thought, was terribly handled. Being a battle between superheroes against 2 men in tights fight like kids instead of talking it out. Yeah. The shield hero fights are kind of interesting because it's like, you know, his shield is his weapon, so he has to get creative with how he uses it. And I really like when he punches someone with his shield, their minds are fucking blown as if, like, you know, you can't attack with a shield. He just, like, starts hitting them in the face with this big metal thing. He's like, it's the only option I have, and, like, everyone's mind is fucking blown. But that one, I think, is executed in a very comedic, funny way. It's meant to be funny. You know, the music is kind of lighthearted at that moment, and everybody has, like, you go from the serious animation style to, like, the big eyes and stuff, so it's obviously meant to be a joke. But he's like, what are you gonna do, shield hero? Punch. Oh! How did I not see this coming? I don't know. So, all the bitching about that one episode aside, the show is great, and I'm loving it. It just had one flub, you know, in my opinion. But I've been having a lot of fun with it, overall. I need the next season of Overlord to come out. I love that show. Overlord's so good. Overlord and One Punch Man are both different versions of the same concept, both executed really well, and then both have no scheduled date for their next season to release, and I'm getting sick of waiting.
because I loved One Punch Man. I liked season 1 and season 2. Some people didn't like season 2. I like season 2, but I kind of mentally portrayed it as a different show. Like season 1 is One Punch Man doing One Punch Man things, and season 2 is what is everybody else doing in this universe where One Punch Man exists, but he's not the main character in season 2 anymore. And that's like, if you go into it with that mentality, it's still really good in my opinion. But some people were upset, understandably, because they're like, I just want to see Saitama do stuff. And it's like, oh, well then season 2 is not really for you. he sits in an apartment and plays video games for most of the arc. Vertical Cliff, what are we talking about? Anime. Even if a sword is a shield. Even a sword is a shield if I use it as such. Yeah. Blocking is great. I did not watch the last episode of Spy Family yet, Cyrus. I'm sorry. Also, if you want to fully enjoy the Shield Hero, then either watch only the anime or only read the novel. If you do both, you're going to have brain damage. That sounds exciting. I love brain damage. Alright, we're into the game. Enough stalling, but I am really good at stalling. We have a Skull Cannon, a Soul Grinder of Corn, a Herald of Corn on his Rhino, and a Bloodthirster for Voins. So Voins is obviously the single entity bringer. On the other side, we have Kislev as a single entity bringer from Not Alfarius, Zarina, Double Patriarch, and a big old Ice Bear to start out the battle. So then our armies are going to be Slaanesh and Ogres. Oof. Oof, yeah. This is why I said I think this is Voins and Lord Leaver favored, is because Slaanesh is so good against the Ogres. Especially if they brought Phantasmaphoria. I've been having a ton of success with that. Yeah. Yep, that is a brutal spell for the Ogres. Some of the anti-large cav, pretty good. Spamming spears is also excellent. Demonettes of Slaanesh and some fiends. That's all good. Because they didn't know coming into this game if the Ogres were going to be the infantry or if Kislev was, but I think they had, judging by the army comp they ended up with, I think they had a feeling. The CGI sucks really hard, but the plot is excellent. I love the plot. Because the plot is like, why I said One Punch Man and Overlord are similar is because like they're both about, this character is overpowered and he's literally a god in the space he operates in. And you might be like, how is that interesting? Well, he's kind of an apathetic god. So the plot happens around him and you're kind of wondering how he's going to interact with it, and you're kind of wondering what he's going to do, because he's not like Superman, where Superman's a good guy. Neither Saitama or the Overlord are a good guy. Saitama is just bored. He just wants to have a good time. And that's why in Season 2 he just fucking plays video games because he's tired of being a hero, even though he's the best. And Overlord, that guy's trying to find his friends, and like sometimes he'll make allies in the world, and sometimes if they get in his way at all, he'll just obliterate them, and he's like, whatever. So it's kind of, it's interesting to watch and get favorite characters that aren't the main character, and then you're like, please, main character, don't kill my favorite. Anyway. Ogre Bulls with Iron Fists are charging the Soul Grinder and Bloodthirster. They're going to get bodied, and meanwhile, Slaanesh already has some flanking cav getting onto the Powder Guts Man-Eaters and some Man-Eaters with great weapons. The Ogres also have Iron Fists and Noblars. I didn't talk about their army too much. Sorry, I got distracted by interesting conversation. Marauders of Slaanesh are going to fight Ogre Bulls on that side. The Ogre Bulls should win, but maybe they'll get dragged down without any support. Slaanesh got a great surround engagement, and while they are taking some serious damage on one of their Hellstriders, that is a 600 gold unit, so it's essentially chaff, and you can see the Ogres are routing in every direction aside from that. So we already have 3 routing units charging up the Slaanesh passive. That is pretty huge for Slaanesh. That's why they like fighting the Ogres so much, as they actually have leadership. These Ogre Bulls are going to get rear charged by anti-large cav. You'll see them diminish rather quickly and get forced off this map with gusto. Meanwhile, the Ogres summon a secondary force of triple Ogre Bulls all coming over. I don't think they're going to get here in time to really do very much, but we will see. Kislev has entered the blob fight. They're doing fine here. It looks like some of the Khorne single entities are trying to get involved and take them down. Crystal Sanctuary was actually cast on Zarina for a little bit there. That's interesting. You never see that spell cast because it's self-net that costs wins of magic, but teach their own. Skull Cannon of Khorne is vibing around the sides. I don't think it's been doing any damage to anybody, but man, it can try. Those Ogres are gone. Point 3 hasn't even unlocked yet. And this is the type of domination content I actually like to see. When people really start fighting and don't stand around staring at each other till the point's unlocked. Meanwhile, Skeleton Knight also is just irons his Momo and traveling with Albedo. And Hamsuke gets smaller and cuter. Yeah.
Overlord, because of his Skeleton Race, gets his emotions forcibly suppressed, so I can see many episodes shining sparkles and stuff after he gets emotional suppression. Yeah, it's great. Did you finish Castlevania? I did. Castlevania is a weird show. I will talk about it after this game, because God knows we're going to have fucking time. Elemental Bear is still fighting. He's doing okay. He's been getting lots of healing and stuff. Zarina's surprisingly more healthy than I would have thought. And wow, the Patriarch already gets his Buy Our Blood passive pop while he was at like 2/3 HP. But he's getting fucking worked on by the Soul Grinder and the Herald and the Bloodthirster. Wow, he is dying quick. Meanwhile, in the backfield, these Powder Guts have not been able to shoot for the entire game. But I don't think they mind too much because they're also pretty solid in melee combat. The points are almost unlocked, and both armies are dead, by the way. Both armies are, like, entirely dead, and the points haven't unlocked. Oh, that's pretty good. So what is happening here? A big Heart of Winter comes down, but this is mostly single entities, and Heart of Winter is not Final Transmutation. It doesn't really do that much against single entities. And the Ogres even throw in a quick Bone Crusher for good measure. Slaanesh and Khorne are up on the damage value. Ogres and Kislev are not that far behind, and with a double healing faction like them, you can't ever be sure how far ahead you actually are on the balance of power. Little Grom has been spawned for Kislev. Marauders are taking the points. It looks like a triple cap will start off the game for Slaanesh. Saitama is just your average Joe. Believable plot like Invincible, actually caring about physics. Yeah. Saitama's great. One Punch Man is great. Elemental Bear is getting pretty low. Zarina's getting pretty low. I think No, you can't. You can just see your healing cap now as the Elemental Bear is hanging in there. What is this getting cast? Is it Curse of Midnight Wind or something? Ooh, Phantasmagoria. Wanta Fanta is getting cast. Leadership is going to spike down for the Ogres. Now, most of the Ogres are full HP, but it looks like some of the Snow Leopards are actually the ones doing the terror routing a little bit. That could have been more effective if the Ogres were injured at all before that happened, or this rear charge coming in now came in when Phantasmagoria was up. Still, though, we're going to get these Ogre Bulls routed off. The Zarina already popped her Buy Our Blood passive. She's very, very low on HP, and I think Slaanesh and Khorne are going to dominate this. I'm not always wrong, just usually. Just usually. Meanwhile, the blue team is going to try and take Capture Point 3. They want to do something about that. They don't have much of a chance of taking out Capture Point 2 at the current moment. They don't have anything that can go over there. And Capture Point 1 is just uncontested. This entire fight that's been happening since the game started in this spot is still in this spot. Enemy has slain our Lord. Kislev's Lord is dead. That'll cause their leadership to spike down. Doesn't matter as much for Kislev as it does for the Ogres, but it's still something. Scrag the Slaughterer is chilling and vibing in the fight, along with the Powder Guts, who are still quite healthy. Quite healthy for being a ranged unit that's standing in the melee combat. That's why I love the ROR so much. They're cool. Took my sweet time cooking, and it's game 2 basically at the start. Yeah, the army build phases have been a little long for my taste. Season 2 OPM is basically the rest of the world struggles with global conspiracy. Meanwhile, Saitama loses the king 100 times in video games. Alright, Cyrus sent me 4 messages. What is this? Go watch after One Punch Man. This is the anime I was referring to as Skeleton Knight. Is it good, Cyrus, or were you memeing on me with that one? Just curious. Phantasmagoria. Okay. Alright, I'll get there. I'll get there, Simon, alright? Logic made an entire YouTube channel off of saying things wrong, alright? I get 1 or 2 here and there. Random sideswipe at Logic for no reason. One Punch Man Season 2 is disliked because the new studios with the animation. I hated that. At least the original studios come back to the future. That's good. I'm not a huge critic of the anime itself, like the animation or anything. I generally like anime for the things it can do that real shows can't. You know, like, you can explore... Like, Pacific Rim, Mechs vs. Giant Monsters cost $10 million, kajillion, billion dollars, and an anime they can draw it, like... There's too many shows with giant monsters and mechs in anime. But in movies, there isn't nearly enough, and it's just like... Anime can explore a lot of stuff that I don't get enough of in my media diet. So I can ignore a lot of the dumb tropes and stuff because of the capacity of the medium to deliver me stories I can't find anywhere else. You know what I mean? So, like, there's shit I don't like about it, where it's like, oh, hey, everyone has to be a high schooler, even though they have the bodies of 30-year-olds. Okay, don't love that. But I do like superheroes fighting with super crazy powers and introducing new characters all the time and not worrying about Hollywood budgets or limiting a fucking superhero movie about superheroes that need to fight superhero style
And over half the movie is them bitching about emotions and feelings because the studio can't afford more fights. You know what I mean? So it's like, I can look over some stuff for the greater good. Anyway, Scrag the Slaughterer did rally, and now this Herald of Slaanesh is trying to fight him. She is extremely, extremely, extremely low on HP, and she even throws out a Phantasmagoria, lowering the leadership of all these guys. Scrag the Slaughterer is close to breaking, but I think since he's winning in melee combat versus this Herald of Slaanesh, he's feeling pretty good about his life right now, and the Slaanesh Lord does die, lowering her leadership. Slaanesh is the only demon faction that actually has leadership issues. That could be a problem in the future, we will see, but the Herald of Khorne and the Cultists of Khorne are able to rout off Scrag and terror off both of the Snow Leopards for Hellstriders Slaanesh coming in. This game feels like it's been one-sided this whole time towards the red team, but the blue team has been making a big ascension recently, evening up and even taking the lead on the damage value balance of power. And they're the healing faction, so that is actually a pretty significant advantage. And they have captured, it looks like, 2 of the points. Yes, 2 of the points. Not jerk like in... Oh, no jerk like intentions? Yeah, you're fine, dude. You're fine. You don't like the telenovela level of trash fire animes? No. No. I don't like all animes. I just like usually the good ones. Much like books, I have a network of people that can recommend the good ones to me, and then I skip the bad ones. The books are the same way. Where, like, I'll read a book that's okay, and I go, wow, this book's terrible. And then I realize that, no, it's just okay, and I keep reading great books because everybody recommends me the best of the best. And then I assume that's the median of the entertainment vessel, but that's actually the high end. So I'm just constantly exposed to the high end, and I'm like, why isn't this book literally perfect like the last 5 I read? Anyway. Seekers of Slaanesh, Hellstriders of Slaanesh are sweeping up a lot of things. One of the problems they're running into is a bit of a problem Rinless and I ran into in our first game of the day that we did overcome, but when you spam Cav to dominate the map, like Slaanesh currently is trying to get back control of the map, they have a real issue capturing any of the points after they take the map, because cavalry captures so slow. Did I see Tenga Token Gurren Lagann? I've seen it 5 times. Love that show, Daniel. Love that show. And the older I get, and the more I watch it, I notice more and more flaws, but I can appreciate it for what it is. I love it. It's a good one. Believe in the me that believes in you. Coops asked me a question a long time ago. Did you finish Castlevania? I did. I did finish Castlevania. When I talk about Castlevania and I remember the details, I have a lot of negative things to say, but overall I really enjoyed the series, and it's weird whenever I talk about it, all I talk about is the bad things, but I did like the series a lot, so it's strange. But, yes, I enjoyed Castlevania thoroughly. It was good. Damn, using galaxies as arenas, Sigma mindset. Watched back Black Lagoon? I did not, I heard it was bad. Is it not bad? Modern day piracy anime, it's good. Huh, I love pirates. I love pirates. I love pirates and dinosaurs. I have since I was a kid. Alright, Khorne retook point 2. They took point 3 a while ago, and now they've just been trying to hold on to it with the Blood Shrine of Khorne over here. Meanwhile, Kislev and the Ogres pushed up and took point 1. The points values are very, very close. Slaanesh will start pulling ahead. I am worried about their longevity here unless they get some kills pretty soon, because they're running low on units. It's 10 over here versus 14. Yeah, 14 on the other side. So the Red Army needs to really kill off some units here. Now, there are 2 Little Grounds that are both low on ammunitions. It's not like they're invincible or anything. Black Lagoon is an amazing show. I watched and really liked Black Lagoon back in my weeb days. What heretic called Black Lagoon bad? Am I thinking of the other one? What's the one where, like... Hold on. I put it on my list of things to watch. What's the one with, like, that really loud screamy kid, and it's a shonen anime? Hold on. Nope, that's not Black Lagoon. Black Clover? Yeah, it's Black Clover that I'm thinking of. Black Clover sucks ass, right? Black Lagoon is not it. Sorry, they just had similar names. Black Lagoon has the really screamy, shouty kid. Back in the game, we are at 9 versus 16 units on the map, but with one faction that's mostly demons, they largely lose their units entirely, while the other faction is 2 mortal factions, so they do rout, I guess. But it still seems that there's more healthy blue units on the map than the other side, though Kislev currently forgetting 2 snow leopards sitting in the back. They need to get much more active at the moment. Black Clover? Yeah. Asta be like, ah! Don't watch much of that. I like well done shonen. Shitty shonen's bad, but I like well done shonen. My Hero Academia, I like that one a lot. It's gotten worse as every season goes on, but like it started out so good for me that it's still pretty fine. I like to watch it while working out though, so it's just basic hype. So Kislev and the Ogres are winning the map at the moment, but I'm just worried they're not going to be able to capture enough stuff, because they're still struggling to capture point 3, and now they're trying to push past this cultist and get on with it. But even then, they're getting close to the point where they're going to need a triple cap to win this game, and I don't know if they can take point 2. I guess if these fiends fuck off and don't try to defend point 2 at all, then maybe this could get tricky for them. And there's a big Khorne force down here, it looks like trying to fight at 1 snow leopard. Don't quite know what's happening here, but it is getting a little risky. Little Grom's going to snipe out this Herald of Khorne if he's not careful. And Bloodthirster's trying to fight an Elemental Bear. Fiends of Slaanesh are trying to stop Ogre Bulls from capturing this point, but that's not going to work at all. You just have to fight them and hope you can beat them, honestly. And the triple cap's coming in hot. Blue team is doing it all of a sudden. The red team is desperately trying to fight back for point 3, but the Ogres are going to take it for sure, and it's about taking it back with a lot of single entities and flying units. Point 2 is also lost to Slaanesh, it would seem. That might be the end of days. Soul Eater's a pretty good show. You watched that, Aim Boy? Yeah, I did. Dude, Soul Eater was a good show. I wanted more out of it. It ended very suddenly and kind of meh, but the first 2/3 are really, really good. First 2/3 are really, really good. I liked it a lot. And then the Power of Friendship winning the day at the very end was stupid. That was stupid. The rest of the show was great. I like the first season of The Mandalorian. Wait, you did the first season of The Mandalorian, one of the better shows I've seen in a while. Checked out variety stuff on Apple TV Plus. Also produced by Viking Story. I heard from some Star Wars friends of mine that The Mandalorian ended up being stupid, but I had heard from everybody else that it was a great show, so I don't know if they're just being kind of like elitist or if they were actually legit. Slaanesh still owns this point. Okay, the Ogres are left for a second, but they're coming back now to capture this point. I was wondering where they were getting anything from. Ogres also hold the central point very, very strongly, and now there's a triple cap. I don't know if the red team is going to be able to reclaim this side point at all. Since they have mostly cavalry and single entities over here, it's not good capture rate compared to infantry, and it looks like more and more Ogres and dogs are just going to pile in on top of that. I think blue team will win this game from behind, and we might have a 2-0. But it was looking really good for red for most of the game. I mean, as we can see, they got to 4,820. There's too much left. It's too much blue. God damn. 2 close games in the finals. Would have liked to see a third, but sometimes you don't get what you want. Bloodshrine rolls in here at the speed of sound. Got nowhere to go. Got to follow its rainbow. Gurren Lagann, someone who was asking me about that. It was not Nocaine. Who asked me about Gurren Lagann? Where the fuck was it? Daniel, yeah. Daniel, Gurren Lagann had the thing I was talking about earlier with that Shield Hero show. I'm not going to do the rant again. Don't worry. I promise I won't. But that, like, the same problem I had with that one episode of the Shield Hero story, I also had issue with after the halfway point in the show where the humans have, like, cities on the surface and stuff, and then Simone is clearly defending the town, and none of the other stuff the town was doing worked. Like, all of their guys died, nothing worked, and the city was getting ravaged by these aliens. Then Simone shows up and wins the fight, but him winning the fight ravages the town even further. And then everyone, literally everyone, is like, you're a piece of shit, why would you do that? I'm like, why would he do anything? Because you guys were getting your ass kicked without him, and the town was getting burned anyway. Who cares if it gets burned in 1 second or if it gets burned in, 5 minutes? If it was going to get burned anyway, at least he saved some of the town and he killed the guys. Like, I didn't find it believable that everyone would turn on him so quickly. And the plot was like, just believe us, they turn on him this quickly. It's the same kind of thing I had with that. So I wasn't trying to just hate on the Shield Hero show. It was like, I hate when shows in general are like, you know what we're trying to do, so just let us do this. It's like, no, You still have to execute it. Anyway. I don't think that was a close victory. I think that was a valiant, well, a Pyrrhic victory or a valiant defeat or whatever. Close victory. It was 200 out of 5,000 tickets. That's easy clap. And Kislev did it. Kislev and the Ogres did what I didn't think was possible. Oh my god, look at that little Grom value. 2,400. Jesus. Gurren Lagann's pretty good. Yeah, that's great. What is Better Call Saul? That might be a show I'm too young to understand. I hear a lot of Clone Wars content that I've heard is good. Yeah, I've also heard this stuff's good, but it's hard to get it because I don't have Disney Plus. You mean at the start? At the start of the second arc, when they're up on the surface and like there's those Mugans that keep showing up, and when you kill them, they blow up. Blood Blockade Battlefront is another good anime. I watched season 1. It was interesting, but kind of strange. Was season 2 good? Did it come out? But I remember watching that and being a little confused about what was happening. Not necessarily a bad way. Skeleton Knight is good. Instead of his part, Scott was saying that this is the first 3 minutes. At least the warning now is a black screen at the start. Instead of just starting with the warning over the beginning. Okay. So, VM Not Alfarius and VM Freeman have won the tournament today. They are the big Giga Chads, and they played pretty well. Pretty well. I think they got lucky versus me and Rinless. I think we are superior players, and they're bad, and they beat us because they're lucky. And my little brother had the controller, and all yada yada. But aside from that, they played really good. I liked them. I don't know who Not Alfarius is, because I know Artisan Tech Priest was doing this Alfarius cult a while ago, so I can't tell if Not Alfarius is one of them or if I knew them as a different name, but they changed the name. Freeman I've heard of, but I haven't seen him play. So I hope they stick around. Love to see new faces in the community. And we have not seen a lot of VM since Warhammer 3. It's just been like Comer Dinner, so I wouldn't hate to see more of the VM guys back. More players are good players. Connections seem pretty stable too, especially if you're fighting Voins and Lord Lever, who I both think are European as well. Good to see Voins and the CB boys as well. Really hope they're coming back. Missed a lot of the old friends from Warhammer 2. I think the confusion is also a point. Give a shot to Tournament Galaxy 2. It's a Breaking Bad spinoff. Interesting. What did they win? I think they won money. $20 Steam gift card, 10 per player. So they got the fat $20 and the respect of the entire nation of man. Salute you, sirs. As for the rest of you, how long have we been streaming? 3 hours? 3 hours. Cool. I am going to go away and leave, but I have a special parting gift for you. Special parting gift. My videos. Every Lord in 10 words or less. Easy mode. This one. This was my favorite edit of all time.
Plague.
Not this, not crickets. Fuck Dredge.
I can feel. I have mass. I'm a fucking god now. You're fucked.
I love Metal Gear Solid, but for furries. Carth. This is a good one. Are there any other good ones, or are all of these really bad? I think all these are pretty bad. Oh, Ark in the Blacks is okay. I can't find his. Where are the Tomb Kings? Oh, they're there. Skip. I just want to see Arkans. There it is. The Skeletor quote for him is so good.
Nice, I am not kind, and I am not wonderful.
Saying, oh, for fuck's sake. Shush. No more spoilers. That's all the spoilers you get for today.
Who dares give me a notification? Nice. The Vikings back. Anyway, I'm leaving now. I hope the rest of you have a good day. Yep, that's all I have. Tune in tomorrow for the D&D stream with my friend because he's a cool dude and deserves your love and support. Go binge watch Firefly. I've seen Firefly. It was neat. It was neat.